Hello. Hi, everybody. How are you doing? Happy Monday. Start of the week. I'm a little bit flustered. Oh, my God. How's everybody doing? You guys good? Can you see and hear me? And all that kind of good stuff. Let me just go live on Instagram as well. And, oh, forever. You know what? Every day I forget. Every freaking day. Let me just pre-do this link. I don't know why I'm not doing that. Honestly. Oh my gosh. Okay, guys, if you're on Instagram, there is a link to my YouTube channel. This is where you can get involved in the chat and make sure that your comment or your opinion is seen and everything. For those that don't know, hello. Hi, I'm All Things Sugar and Shade Sade. Hey. And this is the Debrief. This is where I talk about Love Island USA and Love Island UK. And at the moment, we are talking about UK season 12, episode 22, and USA season 7, episode 24. There's a lot to get through. Yes, Shardidians, as Erin has said. I've got to get used to this. I really do. Hey everybody, who's here? Hey Waving Cat Designs. Hey Abbas, how you doing? Hey Erin. You already started. Gilda, hi. Hey Saf, yes, on time today. Oh my God, it's so freaking hot. I'm dying. Seriously, I've literally been sitting in front of the fan all day and I'm still hot. I really am. Hey Keisha. Hey Elsid. Hey, Elsie said, hit the like and subscribe. Yes, please. Please. Appreciate it. Thank you to all the newbies that have been subscribing. Appreciate you. Like, should I do like one of those countdown things? Because I would really like to get to 2,000 subscribers. Do you know what I mean? That would be amazing. And I think I'm like 1,700 at the moment. So yeah, I would like to get my numbers up. So if you don't mind and want to subscribe and just watch videos of me chit-chatting about all this stuff, that would be great. Hey, Little Rock. The fan ain't making a difference. Girl, I'm struggling. I'm not going to lie. I'm freaking struggling today. Like, I'm drinking bare water. I wouldn't really be surprised if I'll need to go bathroom during this live because I've been drinking so much water. Just trying to keep cool. And apparently it's supposed to be like 36 degrees tomorrow, which I am not prepared for. I'm not prepared at all. Erin's saying I need a portable AC. Yeah, I do. And I was looking at some and the one I wanted sold out. So I was just like, oh, I don't know. Then I thought, it's the UK. It's not going to, 36 apparently. There's an amber weather alert in London. Hi, Noelle or Noelle. All we do is pay electricity enough for warm air spinning. Do you know what? It's so true. I was thinking about that today. I was just like, hold on a second. In the summertime, you're supposed to be paying less electricity. Do you know what I mean? Because you're not using things as much. But boy, this fan is constantly on. My big fan is constantly on. I've got another big one, but it's so loud. It's so loud. I just can't. It's just like being like, it's like an industrial fan, honestly. But yeah, I do want to get like a little AC thing. But when I looked at it, the one I wanted was out. So I was just like, oh, it's probably going to rain most of the time anyway. Wrong. Freaking wrong. So freaking wrong. But yeah, how was the weekend, guys? Did you guys did you have a good time? I spent most of my time editing, as that's my life at the moment and stuff. Part of my vlog. I don't know how many of you have seen it, but that's got out there. They're a little bit shorter at the moment because I'm doing all of this stuff. This is angry heat. 100% it's angry. I feel like we just need to sit on a block of honestly. Oh my God. Okay, guys. So yes, please come in, like the video, subscribe, all that good stuff. So we're going to start as usual with UK. Tell me, guys, this was so actually coincidentally, both of these episodes are featuring the the heart rate challenge. They're both featuring it. What did you think of UK? What would you rate the episode? Who was your MVP or your man of the match for this episode. For me, do I have a man of the match? No, everyone was really kind of annoying. Maybe Alima. Maybe, oh, excuse me. Maybe Alima, maybe her. Just because, you know, she seems to be in a happier place as well. Doesn't look like she's missing Ramel at all, really. Do you know what I mean? Which is great. Oh my God, things are falling. And I would probably give this episode a 7, maybe even a 6, because I feel like it could have been shorter. And I don't care to see all of that stiff dancing. Like, I don't know what that was. Some of it was really annoying. It was really annoying. I was getting secondhand embarrassment. Keisha is saying 7 out of 10. I'm sad to say that Connor is actually attractive. You know what? Yeah. Oh, you know what? He looked better today. Today he looked better, but I'm just like, hold on, what is he usually wearing? Because basically he had most of his clothes off, didn't he? So I was just like, okay, cool. He's got a body, but he's a rugby boy, so he's got a yeah, it fits. Maybe Connor, but what did Connor do apart from look a bit pretty? A little bit. Yeah, it was good to see Alima laughing. Actually, that was nice. Erin saying 3. Elsa is saying 17 watch, 7 likes. Please like the like, guys. Come on, please. 23 people watching. Come on, just like the live, man. It's absolutely free. Do you know what I mean? Serious. Waving Cat Design is saying 7. Maybe Connor Staff. Erin is saying MVP is Tony. Please tell me why. Seriously. I don't know what's going on there. So Connor said Alima is the funniest girl he's met. Okay. Yeah, that's true. We can appreciate that. Sorry, they need to show us more of her. Clearly, yeah, 100%, because we're not getting it. We're actually not getting it. At least he had some oil in his joints. Yeah. Abba said 8 or 9. I always enjoy the heart rate episodes. 8 or 9. Seriously, wow. Dammy says the episode was dead. 100%. Like, that's how I feel. I can't lie. I told you the MVP stays Tony until this Harris is ends. But she can't be the MVP because Tony was out there basically crying. She was she was sulking like a 3-year-old. She was sulking like a child because Harrison also likes Helena and she is not happy about it at all. I think she was sulking like a child. And as soon as Harrison said something nice to her, she perked up again. And I was thinking, Tony, now you know better than this. You know better than this. Definitely. Oh my God. Alima did very well. She did okay, but I can't lie, we'll probably jump around today, but like, she's no Whitney, she's no Catherine. Like, I think Whitney and Catherine may be the 2 of the best heart rate challenge contestants, or do you know what I mean? Like, I think them 2 are the best. I can't remember who else, but them 2, very, very, very good. So she tried. I think all the boys were in shock. Dijon's outfit was questionable. Yeah, I did not like that at all. Oh yeah, Danica. Yes, Danica was sick. India. I don't remember India. Was she good? All I remember was India, obviously looking amazing, but also playing the recorder. India was good. Okay, cool, okay. Megan would have been good. Yeah, I think so. I actually think so. Tony's temperature. Yeah, exactly. Tony wasn't MVP. She was sulking, and she's desperate for Harrison, and she needs to wise up. Honestly, I was like, girl, get up, get off the floor, get off the floor. This is unnecessary. Like, you're better than this, Tony. You're better than this. And she tried to redeem herself. But it didn't come through. She apologized to Helena. I feel like production told her to do that. I think that was weird. And she tried to, she brought Harrison into the conversation as well. Harrison's just playing both of them like a friggin' fiddles. She was shaking that fit. Okay. Chierra. I don't know. I'm sorry, probably butchering your name. I'm so sorry. Episode 25 for USA won't be out for another couple of hours. So in the USA, I think it goes out like 8:30 p.m. Central Time, I want to say. But for us, that's like 1:30 a.m. for us in the UK. Meg was rubbish. Okay, you see Meg, yeah? I've cracked it. Meg reminds me of a bouncer. She's like, you know, you have those female bouncers. That's Meg. Meg is a female. Like the way she stands, I can't even show you, but the way she stands, she's like, you're not getting in. She's like one of those girls, like really rough, mouthy. Do you know what I mean? Always got something to say, always want to get the last word, like a bit like strong looking as well. She's a bouncer. She's a bouncer, or like, what do you call that? Passport control, like that kind of vibe. Do you know what I mean? You know, some people that have got a little bit of power and it goes to their head, like that kind of person. That's Meg. That's absolutely Meg. Also, what was the point of recoupling tonight? Yes, sir. I swear to God, border force. Yes, Saf. Yes, yes. Yes. Did anyone know there was going to be a recoupling? Because that was like, oh, okay, what happens? Like, I really didn't know that was happening at all. It seems really, yeah. Exactly, waving cat design. She says, Meg reminds me of the women at the airport who conversate by toiletries. You see, you know when you go raving, yeah, and like you've got like a little, you know, those little what do you call those little perfume bottles, and they take it, like one of those people. That's Meg. That's like I understand her better now. Shayla, hey Shayla, we're saying this is the deadest heart rate challenge ever. 100%, 100%. Seriously. Oh, you're from Italy. Oh, welcome. Atomized. Yes. Waving cat decide. Yes. The eye contact when Yasmin was on him. Oh, on Dijon. Dijon was enjoying. Yes, he was. 100%. 100%. I would have been so annoyed if Giorgio Armani, not Giorgio Armani. Giorgio Armani got Nutella in my head. Yeah, that was ridiculous. That was absolutely ridiculous. Like, I was just shocked at some of these bits. But let's talk about recoupling real quick. So, what did we even pick up that episode? So yeah, they're trying to pretend like the villa isn't split, but it absolutely is. It's like the immigrants and then everybody else and the boys. That's how they split it. Obviously, Harrison is still flirting with Helena and everything. Shakira did try to have a conversation with Harry and try to be serious about, like, she didn't really appreciate what happened in the Snog Marry Pie game. But by the end of the conversation, she was just smitten by him anyway. And I feel like this is just really sinister, because all I keep on remembering is the conversation that Harry had with Dijon, where they like spuddy. You know, when Dijon was eating the breadsticks and hummus like it was amalo stew or something. Like he was munching down, like egging his brethren on, that was basically planning to deceive this girl. And now he's deceiving her. Like, we're seeing it in real time, and it's actually quite disgusting. He needs to go. He needs to leave Shakira alone. And this is just a reminder. Like I always say, like in these shows, although they're frivolous and that kind of thing, there's always lessons here. And it's just like this lesson. No, but he probably was. He was wolfing it down, Saf. He really was. The lesson here is, do not let these older guys rob your best years. Like, she is letting Harry take time away from her best years. Shakira's 22. This guy is 30 and he's playing around with her. Like, no. Especially the younger lot watching. Don't let these men do this to you, man. Seriously, he's just a liar. And that was my other theme of this. Men can lie. Oh my God, they can lie. Oh, it was a lot. I felt sorry for her. I can't lie. So yeah, anyway, we have a recoupling and the boys get to choose. The order of this recoupling pissed me off, and it was giving fake. It was given producer involvement. Like, honestly, I really didn't like it at all. Tommy went first. He picked Emily. No surprises there. Meg, this is when I realized that she looked like border control because of the way she was standing. She obviously picked Dijon. Picks Meg, sorry. Giorgio, his speech was like, oh, this girl has given me a lot of attention. I was just like, bro, is the bar that low? She's giving me a lot of attention. Oh, God. But then he also said she has a calming presence, and he picked Yasmin. And I was just like cockroaches, Yasmin is a survivor. She's surviving this. I don't even know how she's doing it. Don't get me wrong, I do like her, but bloody hell, girl. Like, who knew you would be here this far? I couldn't believe it. She's a bit like Austin in USA. She's just surviving somehow. I don't know. Harry, he done like a big speech. He was talking about, you know, that this girl is elegant, like she's smart, and you know, here today he's for her, and you know, they hit choppy waters and tomorrow's going to be better and all this kind of stuff. You could see Helena's face, you know, looking a bit down because he wasn't talking about her. Like when is Helena gonna get the hint? I really don't know. It's just really weird. And yeah, he picked Shakira. And I was really thinking, Helena, are you not embarrassed? Like, honestly, how much humiliation do you want? Like, again, he is picking another girl, this very much younger girl over you. Dijon, oh no, we've done that already. But with Dijon, I was just like, he's absolutely caping for this chick. It's a lot. He said, no one compares to you in or outside the villa to Meg. I just like, this guy's a liar. I don't believe him. I do not believe that he is this invested in Meg. I feel like this is a strategy to stay in the villa and just fall up her head. I just don't believe him at all. Ben goes next, which is annoying because the people are left are Ben, Harrison, and Connor. So I don't understand why they made Ben go next. They should have made Harrison go next because then he would be able to choose between Helena and Tony, but they didn't. So it's giving producer. It's giving producing, man. It's annoying. So yeah, Ben goes next. He's just like talking about his time. He's been a roller coaster, blah, blah, blah. And he picks Helena. She's not happy about being picked, to be fair. Didn't look like she's happy in her face. Harrison obviously goes next. He was talking about it's a tough couple of weeks, blah, blah, blah. Then he's talking about, oh, I'm still open, which no one wants to hear when they're doing a recoupling. No one wants to hear that. You could have saved that. There was absolutely no reason for him to say that. And he picked Tony. And then Connor had to pick Alima because they were the last people left. And that's when he said that she's one of the funniest people that he's ever met. And so they are officially our first friendship couple, I think. But yeah, after that, we see Harrison talk to Helena and basically say like, oh, I had a speech in my head for you. Like I was so looking forward to sleeping in a bed with you. And he was just so ready to couple up with Helena. Like, can you believe it? Can you actually believe? I was just like, wow, this guy. Just freaking, he's just a liar. He's just an absolute liar. Tony did ask Harrison about the whole thing as well. And she asked him outright, didn't she? She asked him outright, like, if you had a choice, would you have picked? If you had more of a choice, would you have picked her? And he was like, oh, yeah, I would have, but 50-50. It's just like, this guy don't like you. He don't like you. And also as well, what else did he do? He was almost like laughing at Tony for crying in bed. No, Harrison's a wrongin'. Why is he telling Helena that Tony was crying in bed? Why is he telling her that? That's rude. That's rude. Let me just see some of these comments real quick. Harrison is a prime excuse of what's left, and God needs to take this one. Ren. That's So strong, Erin, so strong. Saf is saying Harry and Helena deserve each other. They absolutely do. Keisha said, I used to want Shakira to be with Harrison, but he's just as bad as Harry. But at least they're young together. Like Harrison is like 22, Shakira's 22. You don't want to be like with a frigging grown ass man manipulating you with you like that. Do you know what I mean? It's a lot. Shayla says Helena is such a side chick. I mean, she ain't beating those allegations, not at all. If I was her family, I'd be embarrassed. Like, absolutely, man. She's just on like you're actively pursuing Harrison full on, but you're still having like this such a strong torch for Harry, but somehow you're wifey material. Are we in opposite land? Like, I don't know what's going on. It's just like, no, Helena's just rough, in my opinion. I think she's just rough. Waving Cat Design, he's lying. He had his eyes on the prize. Dijon wants the 50k. Yes, Shayla, I agree with you. And Keisha saying Ben picked Helena because he liked the way she dresses. He's such no, he is. He is. He absolutely is. Waving Cat Design says Harry should be in Destiny's Childish. I keep saying, honestly, we haven't had a new member in a while, right? I don't think we have a new member in a while. Can't remember who the last member was, but we haven't had a new member. He definitely belongs there. The way he's running around these two girls and just lying to both of them, he definitely belongs there. Say, hide away, Helena. Oh God, seriously. I can't wait to vote her and Ben out. Yeah, I want Helena out. I really want her out. Like, she's just, because I hate the way they're framing it now. Like, oh, it's all Harrison. No, Helena has actively been pursuing Harrison, and she doesn't give a toss about any about Tony. She don't give a toss, man. Helena and Harry are big ag buyers. They need to leave those kids alone, isn't it? Shayla, I'm not going to repeat that, but I understand your sentiment. I understand your sentiment. Do you think Helena took notes from Samantha from Sex and the City and said, yes, me that? She might have. I don't know, like, because I don't think, like, because I am a big believer in, as anybody should do what they kind of want to do and be empowered how they want to be empowered, right? If they are actually empowered, this girl is deeply insecure. She's deeply insecure, and she's pining after a guy that has pied her repeatedly. So this is not empowerment. This is not. This is like, girl, you need therapy. What are you doing in Love Island? Get to therapy right now and sort out these issues, because something is going on where you think that this is okay. And you at your big age. Nah, man, do better. How can Shakira have more sense than Helen? It's crazy. It's actually crazy. Honestly, she's desperate. Yeah, she's absolutely starving. She's starving Marvin, mate. Bear mode is saying Megan is missed. Yeah, I think so as well. Emily and Tommy make me yawn. Yeah, they're so boring. They're so freaking boring. At least Helena has a storyline, but it's just so, it just feels she just feels like not like just like an ick, but it just feels like you know when something's grimy, you know when you like you come in doors from being outside when it's been hot and you just need to wash your hands immediately. That's what she gives me, that kind of feeling. Like, Harry just wants to have his way with Helena. Yeah, and she wants to give it to him. Didn't you hear her? Let me even play the clip. Let me thingy, because she was doing the most. She's fat. She's starving. She's absolutely starving, dehydrated, mate. And it's just like, I don't know why she thinks. I think the British public in their voting have given her a full sense of security that this is okay behavior. Like, no, Bridget, it really isn't. Okay, this was Helena doing. Oh, let me just say.
The joke. I've got to whisper it to you, but pass it on. She whispered, I can't wait to fuck you. What's here? Yeah, pass it on. Helena whispered to Harry, I can't wait to fuck you.
And look.
Whispered to Harry, I can't wait to fuck you.
Look how they're mocking her as well. This is what I'm saying. Like, you're a joke between these guys. You're actually a joke. And you think this is okay. Like, this is not empowerment. It's not. It really isn't. It upsets me. It upsets me. It upsets me, man. She doesn't have to be like this. And she should be an example to the other girls, the younger girls. But no, she's there just out there, just trying to seduce their guy. Like, oh, it's just foul behavior, man. Seriously. Helena is definitely first trapping. Yeah, she's doing the most. That is the most vulgar thing anyone has done on Love Island. What exactly? Erin's saying they are playing pass with her because she's moving like a blunt. Honestly, oh, my light just switched off, but it's fine. You guys can still see me, right? Helena isn't a girl's girl. No, she is not. She really isn't. Helena just chases validation no matter what. Yeah, and I don't understand why her good friend, bouncer, Meg, is not schooling her. Wasn't it Connor saying that Meg gives really good advice? Like, you can't see your friend and just be like, pull it together. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, I agree with that. Keisha's saying, all this for a man with a mullet. Bro. That's what she is. She's a bouncer, man. No, there was no voting, Dammy. They done it they just recoupled. So yeah, so they obviously, so in the heat, so I keep on saying heat rate, heart rate challenge, Helena whispered that into Harry's ear that she can't wait to do him. Do you know what I mean? It was just a bit much. It was a little bit much, man. Seriously. Let me even go to my notes down there. So most of the dances from the girls were hella awkward. Tony was stiff as a frigging board. Like, I was expecting more. I can't lie. Yeah. Meg, same thing. So freaking stiff. She was licking people. She was licking people, and the boys started mocking her the way that she was licking. I don't believe that Dijon is enjoying himself. I don't believe it. It's just ridiculous. And even when we get to Dijon, when Dijon had her on the floor and he tried to cock up her leg and it was like stuck at 90 degrees. Bro, your girl's not flexible, man. She's stiff. She's stiff, mate. Yeah, there weren't nothing going on. Oh my God. Alima was the best one there. She was the best one there. But again, I just don't think she was giving. She's not in the top 10. She's not in the top 10, but she was the best one there, and she really gave it her all. Am I lying, Wavy Cat Designs? Am I lying? I'm not lying. But yeah, she was the best one there. So I'll give her some points. Emily, she was the angel again, stiff. No, she's just all like hair. Shakira, no, kind of cute, but that's about it. She whispered to Ben, "Do you miss me?" But the boys were genuinely mesmerized by Shakira. They really were. And then you had Helena come after Shakira, looking like Miss Hannigan. I was just like, what is it? What is this? What is she wearing? I just didn't like it. It was just giving, like them old middle class women that drink during the day and stuff, and just don't come out this way. Just wear dressing gown. That's what she was giving to me. Helena, nah, I thought it was rubbish. What did she do? Yeah, Harry, that's what she was sucking the thing. We saw that. And they tell everybody. Yasmin, her posture just took over because she just had she did she not look like honestly, if they started singing, I wouldn't be this is one Little Rock. I swear to God. Honestly, you gotta find the joy in it. You have to find the joy in it, Erin. Do you know what I mean? Keisha said, I think Yaz was trying to put a spell on Dijon. I wouldn't be surprised because why is she biting everybody, please? Are you a vampire? What are you talking about? What's she on? No, she's so freaking odd, man. I like Yasmin, but she's so freaking odd. And why are you dressed as a devil as well? Like, I was just like, nah, that's witchcraft. That's witchcraft. And her posture wouldn't let her be great at all because she was stiff again. Even when just too stiff. No, but she was biting people. Tommy was like, "Oh, she bit my ear. Was so fucking hard." Tommy was vexed. Tommy was actually vexed. I swear to God. But overall, yeah, the girls were terrible, terrible. Alima aside, the girls were absolutely terrible. And the boys weren't much better. They really, where's her butt? I don't know, man. She's just got an extended back. Someone needs to tell her that only certain people find actual biting to leave marks sexy. Like you have to be in the mood. I think you should ask for consent for that. You need to ask for consent. You can't just be trying to take chunks out of people's bodies. Like, are you okay? It's weird. Ben said he was enjoying the bite. Whoa, look at Ben. Look at who Ben is. Oh my God. Armani asked if he had a bruise on his head. Yeah, she was doing too much. She was doing too much. Yeah, the boys. Ben just took that as an opportunity to lips everybody. He was a lipsing Alima down though. Connor, I think Connor was the best boy. He was making all the girls scream. They were, and then I thought, these girls are all a bunch of birds, really. Maybe that's why I'm not really clicking with anybody. I just think they're a bunch of birds. Seriously. Armani is Nutella. Yes. Giorgio, yeah. I don't know what he's thinking. Honestly, I was just like, why would you do this? Why would you do this? It's messy. It's not sexy. Avis, this is what I'm saying. She didn't even try. She didn't even just take a little. No, she's like, she did full bites and staying there. You know, like, oh my God, it was a lot. But yeah, I think Giorgio was doing too much with that Nutella. Like, okay, cool, and it was so aggressive. Like he was putting like him dipping the girls' fingers in the chocolate and then shoving their finger in their mouth, like. It was just so aggressive. Like, calm down. I was just like, no, I didn't like it. I was like, consent. I don't think they like it. Say the cross contamination of chocolate spread was crazy. That was gross. And then when he put it all on his body as well, oh, gross. You know. And then some of the girls got annoyed that he got chocolate on them. Yasmin didn't want the chocolate on her. She was just like, no, don't do it. No, it was horrible. I don't know what he was doing. I really don't know what he's doing. Oh, also, again, Helena, this is what I'm saying. She's so uncouth, like so. I need to find a word for her. I mean, she's a bird. I think she's just a bird. She's just a bird. She was just like, oh yeah, Connor, he would be an unbelievable shag, wouldn't he? I don't know. I just didn't find that funny. I just thought it was like, nah, you're just so hungry, so uncooked. Like honestly, like when's your home training? Like, you're national television. And like, do they still make these? Like, she's like what do you call them? You know, like a ladette or something. Shame is free 100%. She's a Hannigan. Yeah, she is. Yeah, thank you, Little Rock. It's true. She's a Hannigan. Yeah. Bear mode is saying Giorgio is slightly off. He was never meant to come back to the real. Yeah, no. But again, Helena made that happen. She doesn't even like him. She sent home Shay. This girl is a menace. She's a geezer, not a geezer. Geezer, you know. No, that's thrown me. That's thrown. Oh, geezer. But she gives that kind of energy. She does. It's just like, why are you so rough, bruv? Like, I swear to God, it's just too rough, man. I don't like it. I don't like it. sorry. Actual tears. Oh my God. Sorry. So then we had Tommy. He gave out I know that's gonna make me giggle tomorrow. Tommy gave out roses, which is kind of sweet, but then I feel like he's doing too much. I don't know. I just don't really like Tommy. And then he was so confused. He was so like, oh, what am I going to do with you then? Oh, what am I going to do with you? Like, he was coming out of character. Like, Tommy, get it together, man. Get it together. And then he gave Emily the large bouquet at the end. So, okay. Harrison, I didn't even know with Harrison. All I put down is that he picked up Tony, then picked up Helena. So he wants the best of both worlds, it seems. Harry was Cupid. But again, I was just like, these guys, the UK don't have any budget. Because if you look at the Cupids that Harry was, and someone was Cupid in US, like the wings are bigger. The wings are even bigger. What? Samson. Emily looks like Shaun the Sheep. I don't know if it's Saf, you're being annoyed. Let me look up Shaun the Sheep. I'm actually crying, you know. I swear to God. The wings were from the wings were so freaking small. They were like, I don't know what that was. No, it was out of order. It was actually out of order. I was just like, you don't have no budget. UK's so freaking cheap. Like, even look at the chairs they were sitting on. I was just like, oh. It was terrible. It was really slapdash. Really, really slapdash. And then Dijon, he went last. He was like in a, what do you even call that? Leather straps, I guess. I wasn't feeling the vibe. And then he was just whining in the girls' faces. It was like he was standing in front of one wine. Oh, it was stiff. It was, to be fair, his wine wasn't that stiff, but it was just awkward. It just seemed really, really, really awkward. Kevin says wasp wings. I swear to God, someone on production made those wings by hand. Because why are they A4 size? Why are they A4 size? Nah, they were tiny. They were tiny. It looked like chain. Was it like chains? See, the thing is, I didn't know what was going on, but I'm just like, there's something about this. You know what it reminded me of? Do you know what it reminded me of? You know, in what's that film? Oh my God. Quentin Tarantino film. Pulp Fiction. How can I forget? Pulp Fiction. You know the mob boss, he gets like tied up and stuff. Was there something like that? I don't know, but that's what came into my mind. I didn't like it. And then, as I said, when he put Meg on the ground and was trying to lift her leg up and it weren't going all the way back, I was just like, brother, give it up. Stop it. Stop lying. Stop it. Stop it now, Dijon. Not Django. I was gonna say gimp suit, but I thought a gimp suit was like the one that's all covered, like they cover the whole thing. Meg's leg was like not even not today, not ever. I would be surprised if her leg ever got up that high. I'll be surprised because it was at 90 degrees, man. It weren't going back 180. It weren't. Serious. Nah. So yeah, and then they also didn't show him. Well, maybe I missed it, but they didn't show him with Alima or Tony. I didn't see that. So DeJourn, I didn't see him with that. It's like they cut that short. But anyway, maybe they spared us. Keisha say Meg does have body though, but she doesn't know what to do with it. I hear what you're saying. But yeah, it's like I said, she stands like a bouncer. She actually stands like a bouncer. I don't know if I'm just ovulating, but DeJourn look good today. You fit? Oh, babe. Nah. No. I don't know. Maybe, but I don't know. I can't confuse. You see when someone pisses you off, I can't. It's hard for me to see their attraction anymore sometimes. Like, so I don't know. Not that I thought he was attractive before, but he annoys me so much that I can't see it. I actually need to put on another fan because it is freaking baking in here. Does anyone else think DeJourn look good today? Not for me, but maybe other people. Maybe other people with you, Saf. Maybe. So in terms of the results of the heart rate challenge, have they even got? Let me just check really quickly if they've got it on the screen already or on Instagram. Oh my god! Did I grip it? DeJourn is, I think, again, DeJourn is just a horny. He's a very, very horny man. Why have they done it over to? Oh, okay. Can I just? Let me just do this real quick. I don't think I loved him. I don't know. Why did he tie his hair up to lift Meg up? I don't even know. Not DeJourn, that dominatrix. Oh my god. Oh, thank you, Erin. Appreciate you. Thank you. The Love Island gods are on break because what the hell? No, it was bottom of the barrel. It was bottom of the barrel. I'm not gonna lie. It was seriously. Thank you so much, Erin. You support so much. I appreciate you. Honestly, I really, really do. Bless you. Thank you. DeJourn the dominatrix. Online says DeJourn's the type of guy to be on events of English British women who have a fetish for BMs, black men. Yeah, I agree. Keisha saying they put all their budget on Tony's flat. Yeah, I think so. I think she's getting special treatment, mate. I swear to God. Okay, so in terms of whose heart rate went for whose, in case you're interested, this is the best bit as far as I'm concerned. I want to know whose heart is it. Erin says DeJourn's hips obviously lie. Well, Meg's did. Seriously. Okay, so Alima's heart rate was raised most by raised most by Harrison. Emily's by Tommy. Helena's by Harry. No surprises there. I think Alima really likes Harrison, by the way. Meg was most raised by Tommy, which I thought was odd. I don't know how she got there. Did he do something weird to her? I can't remember. Shakira was raised most by Harrison. I'm telling you, these two need to get it together. They need to get it together. To be fair, Saf, they probably do lie. They probably do. Tony's was raised most by Connor. and Yasmin's raised most by Ben. So that was odd, actually. And then for the boys, Ben's was raised most by Alima. Yeah, he was on her. He was really, really on her. Oh, Tommy licked her neck. Oh, okay. Connor's raised most by Tony. So that's a match. So maybe they need to revisit that, considering like Connor's in a friendship couple now as well. Maybe. Dijon's was raised the most by Yasmin. Maybe Dijon likes pain. I don't know. But I was always surprised, like, why he's so mean to her. Do you know what I mean? He didn't need to be. He really didn't need to be. So maybe he is just trying to disguise that he does actually like the girl. Giorgio's raised the most by Yasmin as well. Harrison by Tony. I was surprised by that, actually. I was surprised. Because he goes on like he likes Helena enough. So I was surprised by that. Harry by Helena, yeah. But I guess because like Helena and them have that, what do you call it? Sexual chemistry going back and forth. They said what they said to each other in the challenge, makes sense. And Tommy's was raised the most by Tony as well, which again, I was just like, okay. So, you know, Tony's got a little something. The boys don't like her. But yeah, very what do you call it? Disappointing but funny episodes. Let me say it like that. Disappointing but funny. How much do you think the heart rate results were real or producer interference? I mean, this is very, very true. Probably producer led, to be honest. Probably. I wouldn't be surprised. Or maybe they do half and half where they're just like, oh, we'll keep these ones, but for the story, let's just change it here. You know, Yasmin's love spell worked. Honestly. Honestly. Kevo saying, do they even have a budget for Casa this year? I bet they don't. I bet they freaking don't, mate. Seriously. They haven't had a budget for anything. Apart, you know what they got a budget for? As someone said, Tony's flight and her nails. Like, Tony's nails aren't growing out. And how long have they been in there now? Has she got a new set? I can't remember. But they're not growing out. She's getting her nails done. Casa needs to come. These men are trash. Like, 100%. I was even thinking, like, where are the bombshells? Like, they should have just dropped a bombshell in here. Because we've had enough. But they've obviously recoupled for a reason. So something's happening soon, isn't it? I guess. Okay. Shakira's face at the end. Why is she letting this guy upset her? Lest we forget his pre-Turkey. Keisha, I think Shakira, she's just a babe, innit? She's just a baby girl. She's just probably just thinking like, why don't he like me? Like, what's going on? She's probably taking it a little bit to heart, you know? Poor thing. But yeah, she needs to get away from him. I do think, oh, you know what? This is a point actually. Because now you're talking about producers, because the Tony love is a bit. Tony got 3 people that she raised the heart rate the most by. Don't know if I believe that. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if I believe that. Seriously. Oh, but yeah. Who know? There was no tomorrow night, was there? I don't remember seeing that. So I feel like that's kind of it on that episode. I think a couple people can go again. Giorgio can go. I think maybe even Tony can go. Helena can go as well. Ben can go. What am I talking about? As bare people can go. Ben needs to go first. And then Helena. They can go. I also want Meg to go as well, but I don't think they're going to let her go because Meg and Dijon are basically the only couple. And I don't know how, like, it's mirroring the US. Like, they aren't really a lot of couples this year. It's a bit strange. It's a little bit strange. Okay, shall we go to the US now? Let's sail across the waters and talk about US Hey, episode 24. Cassie must be coming soon. I think so. Don't you think like it's a little bit early? Is it a bit early for a heart rate challenge? I thought it was early for UK. Loveless season on both series. Yeah, there's no love there, man. Seriously. Waving Captain Design, I think that some of the results were altered to cause drama, such as Harry and Helena. Yeah, I agree with that. I definitely agree with that. Yeah. Let me see. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, 1 second. Oh dear. Let me change this real quick. Sorry, give me a second. Oh, I still haven't done that yet. There's not enough hours in the day. I wanted to do my elevator music and everything. I haven't had a chance to do that. Oh, I haven't watched First Look yet either, so I'm excited. So that's afterwards. Which one's this one? Okay, cool. So this is going to give a sense of what the US one was like. So they done theirs a little bit differently. So because they done it in couples, right? So each couple went up because there's so many freaking people in the villa. They done it couple by couple, and they kind of done a little bit of dance on everybody, and then they took like maybe one person or two people to do like a little bit of finale on this little podium thing. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, cool. So this is just like an overview, I think, just for those that aren't watching it or just need a little reminder, because this aired on, when did it air? Can't remember. Yesterday. Well, Friday.
I really thought I was a dog.
He's trying to get drilled because I've got just the tool for that.
How is that?
Do you enjoy my pancake soup? I'm not complaining about it.
The name was going in.
X marks the spot.
You see Huda?
I was kind of locked in on what was happening in this vicinity.
I'll put Brian face in my ass.
This is real.
Hope y'all are ready, because this cowgirl loves to ride.
So yeah, as you can see, there was a lot going on. There was an absolute lot going on. Like there was like toe kissing and sucking. I believe there were like freeway kisses. Like honestly, there was a lot going on. I was literally like, are they really doing all this on national television? But yeah, it was giving orgy again. Like seriously, it was giving orgy. So let me just see. I've got you, Erin. Don't worry, your time will come. Chelley's disappointed. We'll talk about it. Bloody Orlandria not standing on business again. This is the thing. So Orlandria was paired up with Ilan, and they kind of done their thing. As you saw, Orlandria done a lot. She kissed on, how do I say her name again? Andrina. She kissed Andrina, which I think was outside her comfort zone. She put Brian's face in her ass and shaked it. It was a lot. Laura said they can't bring this here. Ofcom would go mental. Honestly, the Facebook mums, oh my god, they'll take it off the air. It was a lot. It was actually a lot. Like, I can't lie, yeah. When like the Britishness comes out, I'm just like, oh, this is too much. This is actually too much. Seriously. But some people are just a little bit weird as well. Like Nick. Like I swear he was sucking Orlandria's feet. Don't like that. Not a fan. Not a fan at all. Yeah, it was a lot. It was actually a lot. I can't even remember. So yeah, actually, Huda obviously is coupled up with Chris, and she was doing her thing. So as you could see, she was doing some tricks. She's never beaten those charges, of course, like, you know. She may have been a dancer, but she was showing all her thing. And it is a talent. It's an absolute talent, you know. But she, in their finale bit, they picked, she picked Ace, and Chris, who she's coupled up with, picked Chelley. And obviously Chris has a thing for Chelley. And, you know, they're doing their thing, but I think Chris and Chelley finished kind of early, and Huda and Ace were still going, literally in front of everybody. And she was, the way she was riding this guy, like no one was watching, the deep kissing, the turning around on different positions, the looking back at it, it was a lot. It was a lot. It was a lot. And Chelley started to get mad. She was getting mad about it, because her thing is that when Jeremiah was there, she was involved in Jeremiah was absolutely off limits, and people respected that. And it's like Huda doesn't respect what she's got going on. However, I'm just like, Chelley, your smoke should also be for Ace, number one. And then also, as well, like, Chris was flinging you up and down, bouncing you, was he not? Do you know what I mean? Like, I thought they were doing a little bit the most. She was getting freeway kiss with Nic and Cierra as well. She was doing a lot as well. And even on her go, she like kissed Chris early on, and at some point she went back to kiss him again. So I just thought, like, is this misplaced anger? Are you a little bit tired? Like, you know, it's a lot. But Chelley did not set boundaries. She did set boundaries. She did. That's the thing. So I'm just like, I don't know if she should be all this upset. Of course she can be upset, but should she be? Not really. I don't think, I genuinely, although I think Huda can be messy, I don't think she was trying to be malicious. I think what she was thinking is like, I'm the baddest bitch in here. I'm going to show all these guys what I've got. And when she's like that, I don't think she thinks about anybody else. So it is a bit self-centered, but I don't think she was trying to get at Chelley, you know? Yeah. No, I agree. She didn't say anything about them. No, I totally agree. It was a lot. It was, her anger seemed a little bit displaced to me. It just seemed like a little bit like, are you angry about something else? Like, what's going on? Are you just tired because everything has been so exhausted? Like, what's going on? Do you know what I mean? But there was like a couple of things that will go a bit nuts, because obviously Chelley kissed Chris twice. Yeah, I think it was more than twice. That was twice in one round, in her round, but on his round he kissed her as well. Do you know what I mean? So there was quite a few kisses going about, you know, and it didn't look like Huda didn't say anything. And was Ace saying anything? I don't think so. I don't think he was. I don't think so. So it was just like, why all of a sudden are you so mad? Like, you're big mad. And it just seemed interesting to me, because like, I don't know, everyone's got displaced anger, or they're not showing anger, because even what's her name? Cierra. So Cierra basically found out about Nic and Orlandria, that they shared a kiss and they tried to explore things. Do you know what I mean? Orlandria told her first that obviously there wasn't a spark and everything like that, so you've got nothing to worry about. And as I thought, yeah, Sierra's response was just like, oh no, it's fine, it's cool, because she does give me that cool girl mindset, like, oh no, I'm chill, I'm cool, kind of anything goes, and it's all about communication. But I really don't think that she's really processing. I think she's got the right vocabulary, but I don't know if she's processing her emotions properly, or given the space and time to process them properly. Because when she was talking to Iris, and she lets Iris know that, oh, this went down, and Iris was just like, first of all, she was like, how do you feel about that? And then she was just like, because it's a little bit crazy. if you ask me. And Iris points out that, you know, you slept with him the other day and now your friend is kissing him. In what world is that okay? And like, I kind of agree with her. Because it's like, it's a bit nuts. Now, don't get me wrong. I get production probably forced them to do it. Or if not forced, really encourage them to do it. Like, if they don't do this, then they're going home. Like, I get that could be a big thing hung over their head. But still, I still think it's a bit nuts. It's a bit nuts for Cierra to be so cool about it and not question it at all. So yeah, I just thought that was a bit odd. I did think that. We saw Chris and Ace. They had a conversation, which I thought was freaking, I should have screenshotted it. Freaking hilarious. I can't lie. When Chris pulled Ace for a chat, and then you see Ace pop up, like, and you see them walking down, and he tried to pretend to do a wrestling move behind his back as well. That was funny. But when you see them walking together and seeing Chris is literally double his height, bro, that was a painful. I know there's going to be memes about that because he looks like he's his dad or something. It was a lot. It was actually a lot. But yeah, going back to the heart rate challenge, you know, other people doing a lot. Elan done a lot as well. Like how he was carrying on with Cierra, and Cierra was having it. Nic got big mad. Nic was properly mad. He was mad. He actually hates Elan. He hates him. And they look like brothers. They actually look like brothers. So it's like we're looking in the mirror to him. Okay, let me get the results of the heart rate challenge as well. Dun, 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 dun. Where did I put that now? And of course, you know, I have to say, my Maya Papaya, she was unproblematic. Just singing her little song. Singing her cute little song. Seriously. And I think, what was it? Did I say that already? Chelley and Ace on a freeway kiss with Amaya, and they were playing back to the thing of like calling her babe or her calling Ace babe and stuff. And she was like in the confessional, like, you don't have any boundaries now, which I thought was kind of funny. But I think Amaya, I don't know, man. The support for Amaya is growing. I'm a supporter. I'm a full-time supporter now. I want Amaya to win, and I don't really care who she's with, as long as it's not Austin. Okay, so dun, 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 dun. What should we do? What have I got listed first? Because there's so friggin' many of them. Oh my god. There's so many people in the villa. It's just a lot. Okay, so for Iris. Wait, what am I doing? Oh, I was doing girls first. My bad. Okay, yeah. So for Iris, her heart rate was raised the most by Nic. For Maya, it was Pepe. For Andrina, it was Pepe. Andrina likes Pepe. She mentioned to Brian that she's okay, it's great, we're doing great, but she's open to get to know other people. She made it clear. I think that was their first conversation in the villa, which is kind of a bit wild, but she made it clear to Pepe that she is open. And she likes Pepe, so she's trying to go in for that. The way she kissed him in the challenge, Gracelyn didn't exist to her. Andrina, oh my god, she didn't exist. She's a baddie though. Jaden, for Jaden, it was Nic. This is the girl that Nic actually liked, but she didn't stand up for him. So that's why he got dumped from the villa temporarily. Chelley, it was Chris. I mean, and she tried to downplay it, saying, oh, you know, it's because he picked me up. Da, 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 da. Okay, Chelley. Okay, Chelley. Just admit that you really like the guy, man. Seriously. Embarrassing. That was embarrassing to us. For Huda, it was Elan, which she was like, everybody was just like, what? How? Like, but maybe Dammy saying someone's going home tonight. Hopefully a couple people are going home tonight. Maybe 4. They need to free up some beds. It's a lot. For Gracelyn, it was Nic. For Cierra, it was Elan. Embarrassing. embarrassing. For Orlandria, it was Chris. Kind of not really surprised there, to be fair. For Clarke, it was Ace. Hey, I know Taylor's pissed about that one. I know he's pissed. Okay, so then for the boys, for TJ, it was Grayson. For Zach, it was Cierra. Zach with a K, it was Cierra. I think did he show interest in Cierra before? I can't remember. For Brian, it was Cierra as well. For Austin, it was Amaya, which I laughed out loud about because I thought you didn't like the girl. Do you know what I mean? But okay. For Chris, it was Chelley, and I'm just like, these two, please, let's bring them together. Let the stars align, man. Seriously. For Pepe, it was Andrina. And I was just like happy for her because she's got confirmation. For Nick, it was Iris, which was kind of surprising to me. Kind of surprising. Alan, it was Cierra. No surprise there. Taylor, it was Orlandria. Now, I forgot to even mention this in my video earlier, but like, well. Like, serious. After all of that, Taylor, are you actually saying that you're attracted to this girl, or was you scared of her? I don't know which one, but seriously, Taylor. At least that gave Orlandria some validation a little bit. But actually, from now on, I need her to stop. I need her to absolutely leave Taylor alone. We don't want to hear any more. We really don't want to hear it. So then also the last one was for Ace. It was Huda. And Chelley was not happy about that at all. She was fuming, absolutely fuming. And I think it's mainly because she feels a little bit threatened by Huda because Ace likes her. And I think Chelley knows that Ace was annoyed at Jeremiah because he was hugging Huda to himself. I think she's aware of that, and she can read between the lines, and she knows what that's about. So she don't like that. Yeah, I think that's the case. So I think it kind of made Chelley crash out a little bit, honestly. Then they get the text, and the overall couple that got the heartbeats up the most by people was Cierra and Nick. They were the couple, which kind of makes sense. They're the most sexual couple anyway. They're kind of like the most fluid couple, right? Do you know what I mean? So I feel like that made total sense. Yeah. Okay, so what else happened in this? I feel like those are the main kind of points. It was far too long again. Far too long. There's too many couples in there. There was too many conversations. I was just like, we could have skipped this bit. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, Chelley crashing out at the end. So basically, she was talking to Orlandria, Cierra, and Iris. I can't lie. Iris looked like she didn't even want to be in that conversation. She was not interested at all. And she was just basically saying that, you know, about what I said before, about Huda was making a big deal about Jeremiah, but she's got no respect for other people's situation and everything like that. So while she's talking to them, Huda is talking to Amaya and Andrina. No, I keep saying her name wrong. But Huda's doing this whole little girl lost kind of routine. Oh, Shelley's really mad at me. Shelley's so mad at me. And, you know, it's just a challenge. And, you know, I think she's just mad because, you know, Ace's heart rate went for me the most. But she does like this little smirk and a little bit of a laugh. Yeah, I don't think that was it. I really don't think that was it at all, as well. So then Andrina goes down and tells the girls what she was talking about. Now, I did watch this back, and I feel like people are getting a little bit confused because they're saying, oh, Andrina didn't say what Huda said correctly. And I think a couple of things. Always think editing, first of all, because they did, obviously, they're cutting it. And also she says, for me, these challenges are to show who you like. She didn't say explicitly that's what Huda said, but you can easily see how that it can be taken like that. Do you know what I mean? So I don't think she said the wrong thing. She was kind of just explaining for her that that's how she saw it. And that's exactly what she did in those challenges. She made sure Pepe knew that she was onto him. She liked him. But yeah, Chelley just maintained that the respect is missing and everything like that. And actually, there are hard feelings, that she's not cool about it at all. Huda can overhear this, and she's just like, oh, I fucked up. So she's in for it. I think Huda's just probably going to cry. Do you know what I mean? And it's just we're going to have that optic of like, you know, a dark-skinned woman making another woman cry. I think we're going to get that optic, and like it's going to be hard for Chelley a little bit. Do you know what I mean? Unfortunately, which is kind of nuts. I don't know how I feel about this. Yeah, okay, cool. Let me get first look up. Was there anything else that stood out from Love Island USA that I didn't mention? Let's see. Is there anything? Nic and Cierra will crumble. Okay, Erin. Erin, legit, I need a public vote. I can't handle it. No more of this torture. It's too torture to watch. Gilda said, Huda is the girl that knows that they can take your man without batting an eyelid. Yeah, absolutely. She is. Muna is saying, I seen that Hunchback constantly coming for my girl. Pure injustice. It's, oh no, are you talking about Clarke? Wait, or what? Who are you talking about? It's like I want to scream. If they don't go to public vote soon, I can't watch them getting humiliated. This, sorry, who are you talking about? Oh, sorry, I was about to say. Okay, Helena. Yeah, Helena's got to go. She's absolutely got to go. Like, immediately. Oh, hold on. Oh, what's happening here? Wait, let me just line this up. I thought I lined it up already. No, not Clarke. Sorry. My bad. Because you know Clarke's got a little disappearing neck thing going on. Do you know what I mean? Just a little one. Okay, first look. I always say Ace turns on the pressure. Oh, that is a point though, because Ace had a bit of a weird conversation with Taylor, because he was like, he likes Chelley a lot. He doesn't understand why Chelley is still interested in Chris, and he doesn't want to just close things off, essentially because Chris is there. But I think it's weird. It's just a bit gameplayery, and I feel like he should just be, if he likes the girl, just close things off. Like, what's the problem? Because she's not going to close. Chelley's going to keep her options open. She doesn't want to be Orlandria. There's no way she's going to do that, and it would be wrong to ask her to do that, I think. Okay, cool. Anyway, first look.
My head said pick you, but my gut said pick her.
Why are you even talking?
Playing and butt out. I'm literally like, I want to throw on gloves and like fight you.
What?
I'm not gonna say sorry for kissing Cierra.
I don't like your attitude. Hey, Chelley, can I play for a chat?
I don't want to have a chat.
Oh, Chelley. Okay. I don't want to have. Chelley's big mad.
Damn, I didn't think this was gonna stir some up.
I sent a person home knowing I still felt our connection was stronger, and you still looking. That's a hard thing for me to watch.
No, then say what it is then.
You're clearly showing favoritism. I don't like that.
Favoritism?
Huh?
So sick of pretending.
I'm gonna have to figure out.
You wanted to be open to exploring. I said, okay, I'm going to be open to exploring.
Thinking about how I hate
You've
myself
got
and
to be
not
able to explore.
trying.
It's a double standard.
How would
You
it
can't do that.
be if we want to explore our connection? We could just keep this going, see where it goes.
Oh,
Let me ask you something.
Zach!
Do you and Orlandria plan on continuing to explore y'all's connection?
I think we are Chelley.
Look, I'm gonna be honest with you, okay?
Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, what? Sorry. I need to process. Sorry, Orlandria's talking to Zach now. Oh no, you can't do that to Amaya. You cannot do that to Amaya. No way. Nah, she's just got happy, man. That's out of order. That's freaking out of order. That's out of order. Oh, Orlandria. I don't like this for you. What is anyway? Okay. All right, guys, if you wanna tell me what you think about everything that's going on, please join the link and come on stage. Oh God, I don't like this. I actually don't like it. I'm fuming. I'm fuming. Why is my wig? My wig is moving. I'm fuming. Okay, you know what? Because these first looks, the American first looks, they try to wind me up all the time, and then it's not as bad as I think it is when I watch the show. So I should actually calm down. Like, oh mate, don't like that. I don't like that. Not at all. Oh, Zach, man. And Zach will have it as well. He's such a joker. He really is. Hey, Miss Erin.
Hey, Sade.
Hi, how are you doing?
I'm tired.
I'm
actually tired. I'm
you say this every day.
No, I'm like this is like, I think I'm on the edge and these people are about to push me off because I'm so tired. I don't want this anymore. I want this season to be over. All of Love Island universe needs to crumble. If I can't have what I want everybody to be miserable. I do not like this. I do not like any.
What is it that you want? What do you want?
What I want is for Chelley to stop playing in my face. It's for Orlandria to stop lying to herself. It's for Nic to stop pretending like this relationship with Cierra is a real thing. And then I need everybody else to pack out. I need for Harrison to find the pits of hell and stay there. I need for Tony to find a good man. I need for Shakira to actually stand up. And I need for Helena to cry for the rest of her life. This is how I'm feeling.
Okay. Just a minute. Let me just add Shayla.
Hey, girl.
Hi, how are you doing?
I can't believe they're both horror challenges were happening together.
I
But
know.
yeah, I feel you, Erin. Like it's just pissing me off. The characters that I like are not standing on business. I agree. Like Tony, stand up. Shakira, stand up. Chelley, I don't even have a winner this year for even because the USA one's gonna end soon, and I'm like, give the money to Amaya, man. But
I'm telling you,
give the
by
money
the
to
first
charity.
look, I don't know about Zach now. It's just a bit.
Nah.
Give the money to charity. That's how I feel. Give it to charity. There's some starving kids out there. Give it to them.
People are pissing me off. Yeah.
No, I think Maya's been consistently herself, and she's had a great holiday. Do you know what I mean?
She's so cute, man.
People be and people be playing in her face, and she's just like, you know, she gets up the next day, she's happy-go-lucky. You know what I mean? Bless her, man.
No, I'm shocked though. Like, if you go on the Love Island comments, usually like Chelley's never get. I'm not about to getting 20K likes. Get Chelley out. I'm shocked. People don't like are fuming and shit. I was shocked by the comments. I was like,
that's great because
yeah,
she was annoyed at Huda. This is how people
yeah,
see the public are so fickle.
so fickle.
They're
I'm
so
gonna be
fickle, man.
honest.
Mhm.
I completely back Chelley in that situation.
Mhm.
Here's why. It's not so much that Huda isn't allowed to have fun in these challenges, right? It's a challenge. Everybody's doing whatever they can to get that W. It's the fact that from day one, I've sat through you boo-hoo in, calling all these girls all sorts of names, even for just blinking in Jeremiah's direction. You have set such a standard for what can be done and what shouldn't be done. And you are the same one that be banging on about we're sisters. You know, I love you girls. You girls are like my friends for life. All of this stuff. And you should know by now how I feel about Ace, regardless of whatever our situation is. There's a thing as, you know, just being respectful. It's the respect, because I think what a lot of people are missing, and it's mainly due to production, because production was trying to play this whole thing and turn Chelley into a villain. There's a moment in that challenge where we cut, because Huda has now turned and has her batty in his face. And all we see are the reactions of Pepe, Andrea, and everyone else. And even Pepe was like, whoa, that's going too far. Because she did do the most. She did the most, and it wasn't necessary. It was not necessary. So it's more so the respect of it. Like, you're supposed to be my friend. I didn't, even when you were coupled with Jeremiah, I never went out of my way to disrespect what you guys had. I never pushed the boundaries. I never purposely did something knowing that it would make you upset. And it feels like Huda has been constantly doing stuff to piss Chelley off. You said yesterday, Shadi, that you think Chelley and Huda had an agreement. No, Chelley and Huda did not have an agreement, because if you
No. I said they had a conversation. They had a conversation, and they probably planned or like how they would bring Chris into the villa. So they did have that conversation, but Chelley wasn't on board as much as I thought she was.
Exactly, because when you watch Chelley's reaction along with Ace's reaction when Chris and Huda were standing up there, Chelley didn't seem pleased. Ace was like, what the, like, why is this guy coming back, right? And it feels like Huda went for Chris, knowing that he was fully interested in Chelley. This is the second time that she's gone for a guy that is pulling for Chelley. So it's not too far-fetched for Chelley to feel like, sis, you're coming for me at this point, right? You're purposely, it's almost like you're trying to antagonize me into saying something. And I feel like Chelley has been, I think she's been bottling how she felt about Huda since the whole Jeremiah fiasco, and just been biting her tongue. And I think for her, this was the last straw.
Yeah.
Like, this is the final buck.
But she did say that in the recoupling, Huda did clearly say that when she was recoupling for Chris, like, you know, be good to kind of like you be good to get to know you, and also your other connections in the villa. So she said it there. Do you know what I mean? So that was her plan. So that was like, okay, a conversation has definitely happened between these three. Do you know what I mean? For Chris not to step forward for Chelley, that had to be known already. Do you know what I mean? So that he would not be left vulnerable. So that was the logic on there. Like, they definitely had a conversation for sure. Do you know what I mean? So
it's for me, I'm paying attention to the things that Chelley was saying in that conversation with the girls, which was, you keep saying that I'm doing this for you. You're not doing this for me. You're doing it for yourself. And you love to blanket every single thing, every single move you make, like it's what's best for the other person, when in reality, you've always been about you. So own up to the fact that you're doing these shady things for yourself. Don't use me as an excuse. And I think that I'm not gonna lie. If people are mad about Ace being with Chelley, that's fine. Y'all can be mad about that. But in this situation, we cannot objectively look at what Huda's done and say Chelley's overreacted. Because if it was Huda and Jeremiah was on the floor and Chelley put her ass in his face,
she would pull him off. She would pull her off him.
It would literally crumble all of Fiji.
Yeah,
because that's how hard she'll be yelling across the globe. So
she'll
it's
throw
like,
hands.
yeah.
Look at her with Iris. Or go with Shayla. What was she gonna say?
No, I can see that point. I still think I didn't like the fact that 4 girls against 3, and then you have Adriana going and shit stirring. I don't like when girls gang up on each other. This is the first time where I'm like, nah, because Jeremiah and Huda cannot do anything right. If they explore, they're the villain. If they don't, they're the villain. This is the first time where I feel like I'm not even Team Huda, but like she's made a connection with that white boy. I can't remember his name. She's tried it with that other black guy in Casamore. This is the 3rd time she's actually finally doing the experiment right. Yes, this is a one time I actually would give her a little bit of a pass because his heart rate, you're meant to shock them. Like, but I get Shelley's point, but I think it's over. Like you having Orlandria, whatever the other girls, they're all 4, making it known. Like I didn't like that dynamic of because you're making the girl cry and it's not that deep. Yes, she can be mad.
No,
but
I hear what you're saying, but I think
like ganging up. I don't
no,
like that.
I hear what you're saying, but I think that is editing and that is production pitting them against each other. Because if you look at it, Iris doesn't want to be in that conversation. Everything about her body language, she doesn't say anything. She's not really nodding in agreement with what is said. She is literally just there. She is looking around like, why am I here? She doesn't want to be in that conversation, but they needed that optic. And I feel like they I feel like the way they edited what Andrina was saying, it made it look like she was shit stirring. And what she actually said was like, for me, she said, for me, she was talking about, from my perspective, when you go and do the heart rate challenge, or any challenges, you are showing the person, you're going to hone in on the person that you're interested in. That's what she was saying. And that is what she done in the challenge. So I just think that they kind of made it seem like she was saying, Huda said that. And that's not exactly what Huda said. But to be honest, Huda wasn't saying anything far from that, to be honest. Yes. Also as well, because Huda was also smirking when she said, oh, because, Ace, his heart rate went the highest for me. So I think that's it. But she's smirking and laughing. So which one is it? Are you sad that Shelley's upset? Or are you happy that you raised Ace's heart rate? Like, come on, if you're a girl's girl, you can't be acting like that. And then also the people that she's talking to, Amaya and Andrina, they're not agreeing with her either. They are literally sitting there listening. So if you look at the difference between how Orlandria and Cierra are agreeing with Chelley, do you see what I mean? Like that, you can tell, like, okay, they're understanding, they're in agreement with their friend. Those other girls, they're not in agreement with Huda. And this is classic Huda. She cries for anything. So I'm not buying this. It's just the optics of a dark-skinned girl being annoyed at a, not white, but like a, white adjacent girl. Like, do you know what I mean? That's what the optics that they're trying to portray. And it's just annoying that Chelley is not aware.
Yeah, she's
being used
getting
like this.
feed into the bait. No, I agree with you. The thing is, to me, I feel like the main reason, like you said it, Erin, she's mad because she likes the other guy, the new one. What's his name? Chris. She likes Chris. She's fuming that Huda likes him as well because she can't believe she loves being in triangles. I'm sorry, Chelley is actually pissing me off. She loves being in triangles. She's not my winner. I'm sorry. I'm off the Chelley train. She's actually annoying me. Her and Orlandria as well. I'm sorry, like Amaya, just give it to Amaya. Like I can't stand them both. They're actually pissing me off.
I actually don't want Chelley off the villa. It's not for me. I don't
want her to win. Yeah.
I feel like we haven't had any issues with Chelley up until this moment, right? Because for the most part, she's we've never even heard her opinions on all the stuff happening within these other couples. It's just been the Huda show. And now we're getting to the point where Chelley is the only girl in that villa till this moment that's had multiple options back to back to back.
Yeah.
And I feel like Huda, I'm going to call it like I see it, is a hater. Huda came into this season thinking she was going to be that girl. She was going to have options galore. So to see a dark-skinned woman be the one to be so sought after to a point where it's like you're left with nothing else, you're left with whatever it is you can take. Yeah, I think there was some jealousy behind her moves. I think that she has been waiting for this opportunity, not just to get one over on Ace because of all the stuff that he's done to her in the past, right? I think this is also a sting at Chelley. Like, y'all were quick to say that this Jeremiah wasn't for me, but guess what? Even Ace isn't for you. You get what I'm saying? Because look how much he enjoyed it. Look how I was able to get his heart rate up. There's a lot of that I'm seeing in the way Huda moves. And like I said before, it's not that she doesn't have the right to explore. She can explore. That's not the problem. Like, you can explore, but you don't have to be disrespectful to do it. You don't have to be very like sneaky and snaky about the way that you do stuff. Because Chelley literally hasn't done anything to you. If anything, she stood up for you even when she didn't believe that you were right. Like, this is the key that a lot of people are grazing over. Chelley's had multiple options to say, Huda, I'm not going to lie to you, girl. You doing a whole lot. But she's just been like, you know what? I understand where she's coming from. It is a lot for her. She's had a tough time here. But I noticed that the day, I think the episode where everyone was sitting around and Huda was working out, and she looked over at them and they were all laughing, and Chelley was like, I think she thinks we're looking at her. I think for me, that was the moment where Chelley started to really get irritated with Huda. And it was kind of building up from there. And
she was chatting Huda that day.
Yeah. So I think I've said this before. The only real friendship in that villa has always been Chelley and Orlandria. As for Orlandria and the Zach situation, I need people not to get their panties in a bunch, because Zach has made it very clear since Casa that he was on Orlandria. He only took Amaya because it was like, you know what, Orlandria doesn't seem set on the opportunity of me even being in that villa, because she's still hung up on this. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to hedge my bet. Amaya's here. She's putting it on me. She's a sure thing for me to get back into the villa. And then when I get there, if there are options out there, then I'll explore. He's always been open to exploring. I saw the way he was smiling when Orlandria got saved. And that's when I knew that it was up for Amaya. Because the smile on this man's face, his veneers were blinding the screen. Like, the cameras had glare from his veneers. So I knew it was going to happen. I saw it come in. And I'm actually happy that Orlandria double backed on that situation, because Taylor isn't an option. Zionist is not an option over my dead body. Will that be a thing? So the next best thing is Zach. And it's just a conversation at the end of the day. Amaya wasn't thinking about stepping on toes when it meant that Orlandria was going to go home. She stepped, stomped, and sat on Orlandria's toes. I don't want to hear it.
I mean, you're gonna, because Zach was the one that picked Amaya. Do you know what I mean? So I feel like, I don't know, man. I think Orlandria can go home. Like, I'm not caping. I can't cape for her.
I can't either.
She
can't
see her own. She's doing it to herself at this point.
It's embarrassing.
It's thank you. It's embarrassing. I've had enough.
It's insane. I'm like, girl, go home at this point. It's
it's the double standards for me. It's actually the double standards for me, because if it was Amaya that was doing all of this, y'all would be like, oh, it's unfair. Amaya's had a luck. She's had a tough go in that villa. She deserves an opportunity. Amaya's also ran up on her time in that villa. She's tried it on how many guys now, and it's always ended up the same way. So if y'all can say that Orlandria can go, so can Amaya. Because if
No,
this
but
is
the
the
difference is,
fourth,
Erin, with Amaya, she actually tries different people. Orlandria get given Jalen, ditches him. She get given Zach. The problem is Amaya actually tries. She puts herself out there. Yeah, she can be too much, but she actually tries. Whereas Orlandria just wants that stupid cowboy that don't want her. So it's
Still,
embarrassing to keep watching that. It's like, girl, stand up.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Nobody but a black woman is winning this season. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. It's Orlandria and
I think
Chelley
Nic
for
and
me.
Cierra are
There's
winning,
no other option. I'm gonna be real with y'all. There's no. If you guys really think that Zach was gonna stick with Amaya, y'all actually don't. You don't root for her the way that you should. If you actually thought that that was a thing, you
to be
actually
fair, I don't care. I actually don't care
to be
who Amaya's with. Like,
Same.
I'm just
That's how I
supporting
feel.
Amaya. So
Yeah,
if
same.
Zach switches, but it's okay, cool. But as long as Amaya's still there,
Exactly. That's how I feel. Solo winner.
I really don't care. I really don't care if he's with.
What I did want to bring up is Nick. Nicholas.
Oh yeah,
Nicky
what about
Poo.
it?
Nikki.
He's
I'm
big
sorry,
mad
wait.
right now. He's
I
big
need
mad.
to laugh because this man, him and Orlandria, I cannot wait for movie night. I feel like movie night cannot get here sooner because these two are actually diabolical as human beings. Do you hear me? The way that I was playing the side-by-side lies that these two were telling. Oh, yeah, you know, we kissed, but instantly we knew there wasn't a connection there. Like it was just friendship. Then you got Nick talking about some, I mean, like, yeah, because you know, like she's still with like, you know, she still wants Taylor, you know, like, yeah, because yeah, that was the whole conversation he had with Cierra. He was stuttering the whole time. And I knew that he didn't want Orlandria to cut it off so quickly, but she beat him to it because I think he wanted to still give it a chance. And I think that because she had already established, I wonder how Cierra's going to feel about this. I can't stop thinking about Taylor. He was just like, you know what? I'm going to let this one go.
Yeah.
But you see movie nights. Movie night is what I'm waiting for because I heard producers are actually on TikTok trying to see if they can get people's videos and stuff that they've made about Nic Orlandria to be in movie night. So if this happens, this is all I'm saying. And I want to see the title pop up on the screen. Secret Admirer, question mark. And I want them to do a compilation of the first time he said he thought Orlandria was the most beautiful girl he'd ever seen. I want them to show the kiss, the secret kiss that he gave Orlandria that she has no idea about. I want them to show every single confessional this man has had where he's talked about her like she's the goddess that he's been waiting for. And then I want them to show the conversations he's had about Cierra and how, yeah, it was subpar. Yeah, it lasted 25 seconds. I want them to do just like that because it is going to sell the storyline of a lifetime. I know that Nic Orlandria is not done. Here's why. Cierra said, I don't want you kissing girls that you're interested in. Nick said, bet. I'm not going to kiss the girls that I'm interested in. But you know what I will do? I will suck like I've never sucked before. Because
that was disgusting.
It was gross.
It
was so disgusting because you're sucking toes and then your lips in other people when you just had someone's toe in your foot, in your mouth.
Sucking was the most ruthless thing that I've ever seen on Love Island. The eye contact to the licking from the bottom of the foot all the way to the manicure or the pedicure is crazy work. Nick is actually a psychopath. Like, I need you guys to understand this man is
so horny. He
Yeah.
really is. He's just
Because
really horny.
It's a shame that Nic Orlandria didn't happen sooner, because the thing is, we need to stop being delusional, because their friendship, they're not gonna override that. That's a shame, because like, what's his name? Nick is too loyal to Taylor, and Taylor is and Orlandria is too loyal to Cierra. So like, if it happened sooner, I wish the producers forced this sooner. But now, then they're just too respectful to their friends. They're not gonna do anything.
there's a way to fix that, Shayla. There's a way to fix that, Shayla.
How?
Get on your app, and when it's time to dump, I need you to vote for these people to go home. That's an easy fix. Cierra can go home, but you know what?
Cierra's not going home.
Yeah,
Wait,
she's got the most followers.
Yeah.
I think out of the US girlies, she's got the most followers. So I think Cierra's popular. I think
Yeah.
Cierra and Nick are winning it this year, to be quite honest.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Who
I'm not
was
gonna
it?
lie.
Who was it that mentioned? Do you guys know Tolu from
Yes, I watched that season, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So Tolu did a video. She did a TikTok where she was like, guys, I really think you people don't know what producing is like. She was like, this is typical production here. Production has set this up because movie night is it's the cherry on top of this Nic Orlandria storyline.
Yeah.
She believes that they are setting this up where it's a will they, won't they situation up until movie night. Movie night is really going to expose Nick for the liar that he is, because every single thing that he said about Orlandria doesn't know this. Cierra doesn't know this, right? So if they get to see these confessionals, like how he really feels, Cierra's going to have second thoughts. There's a reason they kept Elon and Orlandria. What good was Elon? What interesting factor did he have in Casa for them to keep him, other than the Cierra and thing storyline? So I think
but it was a hard pick though, because he was the up against JD, where everybody hated, and Zach C that no one
cared for.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? But like, I think but at the same time, it has worked out perfectly. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That is by design.
Too perfectly is the idea. So I think that when they get to movie night and everything is exposed, very, very quickly, Cierra's gonna realize that this man doesn't talk about her or to her in the way that he talks to Orlandria.
Yeah.
Because the things that he said to Orlandria in the first 5 minutes of just being coupled up is wild. Like, even if you don't like Cierra, it is wild. Wild. I didn't even know that this is how he was feeling, because we, you know, like we all did. We thought it was throwaway comments of like, yeah, she's cute. Yeah, she's hot. You know, I like kissing her. But for you to look at her and say that you've literally been in the cut just waiting, a lot of things start to add up, because he was quick to snitch on Taylor. Very quick.
Yeah. But I think he doesn't want Taylor to take the piss out of Orlandria anyway. I don't think he wants to do that. And I think he knows that Taylor's not serious.
Exactly.
So like, it's hard to kind of watch that happen as well, especially if you like someone or if you more than like them. Do you know what I mean? You've got an attraction to them as well. So he has his own agenda for sure. But I think I think it is waiting for the movie. Like, I totally agree with that. I think they're gonna show the kiss, and it's not what Cierra thinks it is, because they've really downplayed it. Like, oh, we kissed, there was no spark. No, that kiss didn't look like a spark. That kiss was hard to watch, because it was getting steamy. Do you know what I mean? He was grabbing her ass. Yeah, they had that angle.
That was not a friendship kiss.
Do you know what I mean? They went downstairs and lied about it as well. So it was just like, you know, do you know what I mean? Like, it's not going to look innocent at all. But the only thing that Nick has going for him is that he is being very territorial at the moment. So I think that Cierra will, when she's really confused, she's going to lean into that actually he actually does want me. He just, maybe he messed up here. And I think, unfortunately, that he's not going to get the anger. I don't think he is. I think he's going to go to Orlandria.
I think that you might be wrong, Sade, mainly because we forgot.
I mean, you
about
always
our
think I'm
secret-
wrong, but yeah, go on.
we forgot about our secret weapon. I was dogging on her yesterday, but after I rewatched the episode, I realized that we might be able to use Iris. We might actually be able to actually weaponize Iris, because Iris is going to stir Cierra's mind into a puddle. When she sits there and watches, she's gonna be like, Cierra, girl, I need
told
you
you.
to wake up. Because
Wake
I was
up.
watching her reaction when Orlandria was like echoing a lot of what Chelley was saying about that's not how a friend moves.
Exactly.
And
She
Iris
kept
was
quiet.
She was quiet. She don't want to be there because she don't like them girls.
Because
she
she's like,
was
you
like,
like them.
the side eye was kind of like, I know you not talking, right?
Exactly.
Basically, yeah.
That's what it was giving me. And I know that when she sees movie night and that kiss, Iris is going to whip Cierra into, nah, this man is not. So that is the perfect outcome for me. I need Nic Orlandria to happen. I'm sorry. Anybody voting for Nic and Cierra, you're as delusional as Cierra is, because this man has not shown in any way that he likes this.
I just don't think it. I don't think that's going to happen. Even if
don't
him
think it's
and
gonna
Cierra
happen.
break up, I just don't think he's going to go to Orlandria.
He
And I
won't.
don't
It's
think
too-
Orlandria
it's
will
too
have it
far in the
either,
game.
because it will be too much. It will be too much on her and how she's going to be perceived. Like Orlandria's, apart from when it comes to Taylor, is all about perception. Like what does it look like I'm doing? Like that's why she doesn't cry. That's why she's trying to hold it in together.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean? She's always trying to put on a good face. So she would know that she would become the villain if she's been like, oh, I'm now with Nic. Nah, I don't think so.
It's too far in the game for that.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's too far. It's not
I'm
gonna happen.
I'm gonna be honest. The reason I want to hold out hope for Nic Orlandria mainly is not because I truly care for how anyone is gonna feel about it. It's more so I've not seen chemistry. I've not seen chemistry in this villa.
With who?
In how many
With
days?
anyone?
With anyone.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
But they slept. But they slept twice. They've had sex twice. Nick and thingy.
But you know what? The thing
There's
is,
no
but Nick is not
chemistry.
performing though. He's not performing. What do you mean 40 seconds? What do you mean, bro?
That's embarrassing. Oh my
It's
god.
embarrassing. For
It's
me,
so embarrassing.
what bothers me the most for Cierra is the way that she is using her sexual prowess as a way to lock this man.
I feel that.
Because
I see it.
every time Nick looks like he's slipping away from her, she sleeps with him. Every time.
Well, isn't
I'm
that
glad
the
you
same
peeped
with
that, because
Huda?
I peeped that as well. She's
Go
doing
on.
it.
I mean, it was the same with Huda, but I think with Cierra, it comes a lot more because she knows the truth, but she won't admit it to herself. You know, she knows that this man is not on her in the way that she truly wants, but she doesn't want to. She doesn't want to let go of the chances of winning this money, because I heard that she's actually a Love Island super fan. She has a lot of Love Island friends who most likely gave her tips on how to get further in this show. Like there are tweets of her commenting on all these Love Island past seasons. She's hung out with some of the girlies, some of the guys.
Really?
She's much more of a game player than we anticipated. And she has seen Nick as her ticket to the end, because ain't no way you came in saying that you're not a type of girl to let a man dog you out. But this man has been dogging you out for 40 days and 40 nights and giving you 1 minute pumps. 7 second
Not
pumps.
even a minute. Not even a minute,
babe.
Not even a minute, man.
Yeah, a second.
So for me, I think that Cierra's playing. She's playing a game. And
they both are. All of them.
I mean, well, yeah, they're both playing a game, but I think for her, the game is just more to her detriment. She's gonna be the one to get hurt the most, because Nick is always going to slither out of this situation.
Yeah,
Like
when they're
even when she
outside
was
the
playing.
DMs, people, he's gonna cheat on her. Like, I see it. He's too horny.
But
He's
she's
too
gonna
young.
be
He's not
she's
mature. He's not gonna
Yeah,
last outside. It's not gonna last. Let's be for
it's
but
real.
I feel like she's gonna be 50K richer,
Yeah.
and
over my dead body.
she'll probably I don't even think you should say that. I feel like at the moment Cierra and Nic have the best chance of winning.
Yeah, at this
Like
point,
unless
people
Ace
can't
and
stand
Chelley can
Ace.
sort it out, like I just don't know because
Oh,
they're
okay.
Yeah.
wasting time. They're
Let's
wasting time.
Yeah,
talk
'cause
about that because
Mm.
Chelley actually pissed me the fuck off because the conversation with Ace by the dock, you can clearly see that he wants to get to a point where they close things off.
closing off.
And
Yeah.
Chelley was like, I'm still open. And he was like, got you. In that moment, it registered for him that she doesn't have any
No,
inkling.
but he's being unreasonable. He's being absolutely
No.
unreasonable. No, he is. Because at the end of the day, he's been talking about since the beginning, I'm open, I'm open, I'm open. You're doing all this exploring. When you had the opportunity to choose her, you didn't. When there was another opportunity, you're looking at Iris, bringing her breakfast and all this kind of stuff. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, he has been open this whole time. Now, it's just a case of she's got some, like, not by her hand, but mind you, the guy that was interested in her is now in the villa, and the girl that was interested in him is not. He feels at a disadvantage. He's talking to her about, oh, you know, like, why are you even interested in this guy? I mean, because he's interested in me. Like, Ace is the guy. He should be saying to her, okay, right, it's time. We're going to lock in now. This is what we're doing. But no, he's still not. So it's his own fault. He's actually, he's messing it up his own chances. Because if he said, oh, we're good together now and like it's closed off, she'll be like, yeah. But he's not doing it.
I disagree. So here's why. I think that like Shayla came in saying, Chelley just wants to have options. And for me, the moment you came
She's
back
allowed.
It's fine, but it's the moment you came back from Casa.
Yeah.
That should have been the end of whatever this was with Chris. And I'm gonna be honest, mainly because if you were still interested in exploring with Chris, you should have just chosen Chris.
Exactly.
No, because
I
then
agree with
Ace
that
would
point.
have gone home. It doesn't make sense. Like the way
Ace
they
wouldn't
played the
have
game.
gone. Ace
No, he
wouldn't
could
have
have gone
gone
home because it had to be a match. It had to be a match. Then he would have been vulnerable. So there was a chance he went to go home. The way they played it between them was the best way to make sure that Ace, Chelley, and Chris and Huda all stay in the villa. That's what it was.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think Ace would have gone home, and here's why. Regardless of the outcome of the guys that were there, I think that the girls would have kept Ace mainly because they know that Chelley somehow, whatever, is interested in him. They wouldn't have let Ace go home. The way that
they would have
Villa
saved
works,
him over Eli.
It depends who else was in that position. But my point is, you don't even want to get to that risk factor. You don't even want to get there because also you don't even know what these producers are going to do either. Do you know what I mean? So, you know, so don't even, you mitigate the risk, and that's exactly what they done. So I just don't, I think Ace is just a bit butthurt that his option isn't there. He couldn't save his option. So now he doesn't have leverage. He's demanded. He's demanded.
I love the karma.
Get the hell out of here. No.
No, Sade, I really feel like Chelley's because like
and you're 22 and I'm 27. Absolutely not. You will not make a fool of me again. Absolutely not. You make up your mind. You tell me that you want us to be closed off, and then we'll be closed off. Not beforehand. Absolutely not.
I'm gonna be honest. I think we're actually talking like we still have a lot of time left. If Chelley really wants to win this season, the best thing for her to do when she chose Ace was focus on Ace. At this point, we've got 2 weeks left.
The timing,
and you know what Ace will go and do? He will go and focus on Huda. That's what he will do. Like, the guy's not a serious guy. He's not a serious guy. Seriously. Because he shouldn't even be doing what he's doing in the heart rate challenge. He shouldn't even be doing it. Seriously.
I'm sorry. If Chelley's gonna be grinding up on Chris, and treated him like a mechanical bull, I'm sorry. I'm gonna
It's
get
too
some
much.
too. I
Of
think
course,
that,
so
I think that
then
Chelley's
they deserve each other, and they both deserve not to win.
Yeah, they
at
don't.
this
They're
point,
not my winners.
I think that's
Nah.
what I said. That's what I said yesterday in the space was I'm so far down the Nic Orlandria ship that at this point, Ace and Chelley might not even see that money the way I'm so riding for Nic Orlandria because I'm just I'm over the Chelley and Ace dynamic. Like, how many triangles do you want to be?
Exactly. The triangle
It's
thing
too
is just
much.
boring.
It's like
No, you gotta have a backup plan, man.
we did 40 days and 14 nights with the Trumpy. You went to Casa. You had enough time to get to know Chris to figure out if this was the guy for you. He came back with you, and you're still saying that
He came back with Huda, not with
Chelley. He's still in that villa. He's still in that villa.
But
Tori
she
knows.
didn't bring it. Blame Huda for that. Blame
Amaya
Huda.
Papaya for the win.
That's what I'm saying.
Whoever she couples up with, I didn't care if it's Zach. I
At
didn't
this
care
point,
if
give
it's
the
Toby.
money to just Amaya. Give it just to Amaya, not
Yeah,
Zach.
that's all I want.
Oh,
Because
yeah,
the couples are
yeah.
killing me.
Like,
Oh,
I'm over. I told you guys, I'm over this season. I'm over
same. I'm
okay?
so over it.
Like, Harrison
I'm over
pissed
Chelley.
me
I'm over Orlandria.
off.
Yeah.
When I say Harrison pissed me off, I've never despised a man more than I despise him.
Same. That little
Harrison?
lying. He's
Harrison
a liar. He's
pissed
Oh,
scary.
from
me
UK. Okay,
off.
so we jumped.
Do you remember
Okay.
when he lied to her? Goes, oh, I was going to pick you. Then he goes, oh, I'm
Yeah.
50-50.
Oh,
Men are
like,
scary. Men
They
are
are
actually
scary. They
So
are.
I
scary.
never wanted to throttle a man through a screen, but I actually wanted to throttle this man because it's
He's so smug as well with
the
his silly
sinister
laugh.
aspect of it all. Because how much more of a villain could you be? You went to Helena and you told her, yo, I had a speech prepared for you. Like, you were, in my mind, I was thinking, this is my opportunity to pick you. And then you go to Tony and you say, honestly, I didn't know what I was going to do. Like, honestly, it was 50-50. You
And that was scary, man.
psychopath.
So
You
annoying.
absolute psychopath.
Do you know, this is my theory, and this
Yeah.
goes for Harry and what's his name, Harrison. Basically, do you know, just remember the night before they found out who's the bottom, Shakira and Tony on the bottom. In their head, they're thinking Helena is a popular girl. So the fact that Harry and what's his name, Harrison, are going for Helena, the stupid hideaway Helena, they think she's popular. But boy, do they not know that the tables have turned. I think the people the reason why they didn't vote for Tony or Shakira because they thought, oh, they've got votes. I even thought that, like, oh, now I'm not wasting my vote on them. They're popular. So now people are going to be like, oh, next time, favorite girl, we're voting for her because now they clocked it, like, you have to vote. But that is the reason why they're hanging on her. They think she's popular, but they don't know she's not popular. So they think Shakira and Tony, because they're on the bottom three, they're disliked. So that's my theory why they're acting mad. Because if it was the other way around, I bet you he'll be on Tony if Helena was in the bottom three. Trust me.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that even Harry knew. Like, the moment he saw Shakira at the bottom, standing there next to him, he started thinking, dang, I should have gone with Helena. Dang.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, you know what? It's fine. Let's see how this plays out. So a lot of the stuff that he and Helena were doing tonight, for me, was sickening to watch. I think
disgusting. I was like,
shame is too expensive for these two. I don't think they have the money to buy it, and I don't think they deserve it. I think that they both just need to get out of the villa and explore whatever disgusting connection they think they have. I do not like these people because what like when
it's
Shakira watches his back,
imagine you're the parent and you're watching your daughter getting disrespected like that.
Yeah, she's gonna feel hella disrespected. It's a nasty thing to do, and it just reconfirms why I despise girls like Helena. I don't think
I
that
can't stand side chicks like her.
I don't like it. Like, Yasmin was getting a lot of hate for a lot of the antics that she had in the beginning, but the real villain is Helena.
I agree. And I'm not a person that likes to slut shame people, but I'm sorry, like, I cannot with her. It's like, why are you that desperate to whisper that, knowing like she enjoys like messing couples up. Like those side
Yeah.
chicks' behavior. No wonder why she's single at 29. It's like these are. It's
Mm.
like you're just literally a side chick, and it gravitates me. I'm like, girl, if I was your mom, I'll be embarrassed watching that. I'll be like,
Embarrassed.
oh my
Yeah.
days, what is my daughter come to? It's disgusting. I honestly can't stand Helena. Like
Even
she's
her
actual
sitting
vile.
with Harrison and they're making fun of Tony crying. I
Yeah.
I
was just
know she's
like,
That was
evil.
despicable.
I
She's
was
That was
like,
actually
disgusting.
this
despicable.
is just,
She should be telling him like that, like you're crossing a line, like don't do
yeah.
that. Do you know what I mean? Like honestly, and that would show more of her character. But you can tell, like she's just
She's
gutter.
not a girl's girl. She's
She
horrible.
absolutely she's worse than that. She's just like
Words.
a
Absolutely.
gutter kind of person because she doesn't care about others. It's like she
She
doesn't have any
doesn't.
empathy.
She
You
doesn't.
know,
And she's always
like
smiling her
none.
little smug smile like
Mm,
her, she looks like a goofy little, I can't stand
yeah.
her.
You know what I said that she looks like the Purge mask. She does.
Oh
She
yeah, I
actually
see
does.
it.
Yeah, I
see
think she
it.
looks like the Ice Age. She looks like
I know what you're talking about.
Nah,
Yeah,
she
no,
looks like the Ice
she's
Age.
evil. I don't
she
like
was
her.
disgusting.
She's
And
disgusting tonight.
the entities that are shipping Ben and Alima, you guys will not prosper. You guys will actually not prosper.
Oh no, absolutely not.
Hell
Absolutely
no,
not.
hell
But
no.
I think Alima's just having fun. Like I don't think
Yeah,
she's
I don't think
taking
it's
Ben
deep.
seriously.
Yeah.
She couldn't take Ben that seriously because he's too
Yeah.
rude, and he
Yeah.
will piss her off, and she won't have it.
Yeah.
She just
Yeah.
won't have it.
I
You
was
know?
like, why are we
Nah,
seeing
she's just
shit
biting
for
her
Ben
time
and
until
Alima?
Casa more.
Yeah.
Oh,
She needs to
Casa
just
wasn't
stay in the
okay.
villa. That's
Yeah,
all.
that's
Casa
all.
can't get here sooner. I want so many people to go home. I'm
Yeah.
ready for them to actually send bags to the airport because a lot of these people do not deserve to have even had an application to come on this season. And it's pissing me off. Like I'm really, really like just wondering, did producers of Love Island USA and Love Island UK just sit down, do a conference and say, who can have the worst season yet? I think that's what they did. I think this was a bet. I think this was
And
a bet.
And the ironic thing is, the oldest people in the villa, Harry and Helena, the oldest ones, the 30-year-olds, are the most immature. Then you have Shakira, 22-year-old, checking them.
Yeah.
Then the thing is, what scares me about, I feel like Shakira now is kind of, I wouldn't say micromanaging now. She knows she's in the bottom. She's like, oh, if I overreact and I go off, the public don't like me. She already thinks, her and Tony probably already think they're disliked, so she can't even
Yeah.
be her true. Because in the past, she would have checked him quick, but now she'll be like, oh, I can't go overboard. And it's
Yeah.
so annoying.
I mean, Shayla, I think coupled with the public, there's also the fact that the guys pied her in the game.
Yeah, stop playing in her mind.
Yeah, it was a lot. It was a lot for her. I felt for her. It just seems a bit too much. Do you know what I mean? All in one day, and like not having the back in, and like Meg and them being mean to her as well. Like
Meg
it's
is
a lot,
so annoying.
and she's
She's such a
only
hater.
young. Like she's a baby. She's a baby.
Her having to sit through all of that and still play the game. I'm sure it was tough for her because it's just like now everybody is looking at me and they're all taking me for a mug at this point. When she sees movie night, I'm gonna give her permission to go off. I'm not gonna lie. I think she's earned the right to actually light everybody on fire.
Yeah, I hope
think
she
they all
crashes
deserve
out.
lights.
Can I just ask quickly? First of all, hey Jordan, how you doing? And yes, we have watched First Look USA already. Yeah, there's a lot. There was a lot to come back. What do you guys think about Clarke and Taylor? Do you think they're cute? Do you think they need to go, or what do you reckon?
They need to go.
Yeah,
they actually need to go. I'm not gonna lie. This is what I didn't want to happen with the whole triangle of Orlandria, Clarke, and Taylor. The conversation that Taylor was having in that first look about, oh, like my head was saying this, but my heart was, Taylor, we don't care. We actually don't care. We need you to actually park it and just focus on your connection and focus on it outside of this villa. I don't want to know what your heart and your head was saying.
Exactly.
It doesn't matter.
Like, shut up.
It's void at this point. And I think that Clarke, I told you that your joy was going to be short-lived. And look what happened. You were so giddy, so cheesy, right?
I know. You see her smile,
really
like
was.
Right.
I got
You were
paid.
so happy, but you didn't
She
realize
really,
that.
really was.
Yeah, you got something from Orlandria, but you got her garbage. You picked up her trash. Her dirty linens is what you picked up. Nothing about it was going to be smooth sailing for you. Even in the heart rate challenge, I think that they mentioned that Elon was the one that suggested Taylor being the person that they pull, and Orlandria kind of like dance and whatever she did on him. That wasn't Orlandria's idea. It was Elon's idea. So I don't know what Elon was thinking with that option. I think
they done it. He kind of said it for both of them. Like, let's pick the people that we didn't thingy. But she agreed to it. Like, it wasn't like
so like a gunpoint.
He was overpowering her. Like, he was like, "Oh, this is my way." Like, it wasn't that. She was just like, "Oh, they wouldn't be expecting that." She was excited to do it.
Exactly.
Yeah,
she was excited.
I just didn't like the idea. I will say that for Clarke, unfortunately for the girl, I genuinely liked her when she walked into the villa, and that's completely disappeared for me. Like, she's become increasingly unlikable the more they show her, because it's very much given colorism like competition, and I don't like it. It's given light skins always win. Light skin's the right skin for you and your white friends. And I don't really do that. I don't do that. I hate seeing Black women compete with each other over a man in general. But to watch you feel like you have one up on her because he chose you. Because we know why Taylor chose her, right? He didn't choose Coco, right? Because Coco is the same complexion as Orlandria, right? A lot of the attraction that he was struggling with had nothing to do with her personality, had everything to do with her physical appearance. And it's very interesting that he didn't struggle with that physical appearance, even though the body is T, the face is on 10. You didn't struggle with that with Clarke. They're both Black women. The only difference is one is lighter and one is darker. So I feel like she probably felt like this was her moment to shine. Producers were messy for making her read out that result because
that was messy.
That was funny. She took a second to read that shit out too. She was like, and Taylor's heart rate went up for Orlandria. It's like, this is awkward. Like, this is weird.
Yeah, they do that. They do that though, don't they? It's like
so weird. Like, to be honest, someone asked a very valid question. Does Grayson speak? Does she actually speak?
She needs to go from the villa. Like, bye. Like, at this point,
who's Grayson? Who's that?
The blonde girl that's with Pepe.
I completely forgot about her.
Because her time is up. Andrina said, Pepito. I actually want to see Pepe and Andrina. I think they would make a good couple.
Yeah.
I generally wanted them to couple up from the very get-go, the moment she came in. Those were the two that I wanted to see together, not her and Jeremiah, unfortunately. So I'm happy that she's circling back to that. Grayson
do you know what I found? Like, I saw that Jeremiah is Nigerian.
What?
Wait,
really?
what?
Are you lying?
He's half Nigerian, half Irish, apparently.
No,
I swear to God, I saw a clip. Unless it's
Niger
AI. I saw a clip. Someone posted a clip from, did he do a live or something? Where he was just like, yes, I am mixed. I'm half Nigerian, half Irish. But then he was like, oh, you know, like that side over in England. And I was just like, babe, you don't even know. But I was just thinking, why do I like this guy so much?
Oh, it's your Niger blood.
The Nigers always get a pass. They always get a pass.
I can't. No, I feel like Jeremiah is more likable outside the villa, which is okay for me. It's okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, you would hope that as well because the show is produced, right? Do you know what I mean? So.
Yeah. I think he's more likable outside the villa. I think that I'm really enjoying Andrina. I think she's such a stunning girl.
I didn't enjoy that bitchy comment. I didn't enjoy it on this episode. How she went. I thought that was two-faced.
What's
that
that?
put me off.
The
Do you know how
comments
she went
that
from
she made.
Huda to the other
Oh yeah,
side?
no, but I think it's a misunderstanding.
Yeah,
I think
I
I
you
know,
read
but it
what she
came off
said.
quite two-faced to me. If I was on the
I don't know.
other
think it
end,
was that, Shayla.
I don't know because I don't
nah,
think
it's
that she's good
two-faced.
friends with Huda in the first place anyway. I think that they put them together, like they literally put them all together and just said, talk about this thing. Because Amaya was trying to be neutral because, you know, she's like as much as she and Chelley go a bit thingy, but she's friends with Chelley, you know? So she was just like, oh, I don't think so. Like, I think she might be thing, but maybe she'll called out. Like, she was trying to keep the peace and not escalate anything. So I don't know if Andrina fucks with Huda. I really don't know.
I don't think she meant any harm when she went over there. I think she was literally trying to see if she can get Chelley to see Huda's point of view or see the point of view of how the game was supposed to be played and just kind of get down to like, guys, it's a misunderstanding. I don't think she meant to hurt you, but I think Chelley was far too heated to even hear that. So it was just
but Andrina
right
said,
message, wrong person at the moment.
I know, but Adrina literally was twisting the word, saying, "Oh, I would play it with the guy that I want the most attention." So it's like, why add that? If she just added that fuel to the fire, she's already fuming. Then you're gonna add that in. So to me, I seen a two side to her, and I don't like that. And same with Iris. I don't like Iris either. The way she was trying to egg up. Oh, look at Orlandria. Your bestie's done this. I don't like those type of girls because when you're like that.
No, I honestly think that it's editing. I really don't think that she meant it like that. Like I just don't. I don't know. Maybe I'm just reading other things into it as well. But I just don't get that vibe that she is that kind of like that kind of sneaky person. Like I think she was just saying this is how I would do it. But
I interpreted it. Yeah.
The way it's cut looks like she's saying it's an explanation for what Huda is saying. And I think that's a very deliberate edit. They're doing that on purpose.
Yeah.
Because number one, those conversations aren't necessarily going to be that they're not that quick either. Do you know what I mean? So they've just taken the most potent points to kind of like push this narrative. And then also that helps make Chelley look even more angry.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I think she generally was trying to say that from her perspective. This is how she thought the game was supposed to be played, right?
Yeah.
You take the opportunity for the person to show the person that you're interested in that I'm on you, you know, I'm feeling you, because that's what she did in the challenge. She went for Pepe because she wanted him to know she's interested in him. So she was just coming from her own perspective of how she saw the challenge. I don't even, because if I feel like if she was trying to shade Huda, Chelley wouldn't have said, and I get that, but that's not what this was. You get what I'm saying, right? Chelley wasn't disagreeing with her. She was just simply saying, I understand your point of view, but that's not how it looked to me. It looked a little bit more that. So I think we'll see more tonight to see how that conversation goes. For me, the only person that I really just was observing throughout that conversation was Iris, because Iris looked like she didn't want to be there.
Out of here. She was just like, why am I here? It was like she was looking for her handler in production. Like, what am I doing here? Like, I don't even like these girls.
Iris isn't friends with those girls. She's more like how her and Cierra became all buddy is very interesting to me. I don't know when that relationship started, but whatever, because they were all giddy about, oh my God, we're sleeping next to each other. Yay.
Yeah.
Situation. I don't know. I really don't know how I'm feeling about the challenge. The heart rate challenge for me, it was given too hot to handle. It was given temptation.
Yeah, it was too raunchy.
It was just too raunchy, the coupling of having the couples come in together. It was Love Island games. We didn't need that. This needed to be.
I was thinking to myself, they've done this before, and I was like,
it was individual. Like this, you see how UK did it, where it was individual, but it was still dead. This,
But they
USA,
could have done it individual because
Yes,
there's
too many couples.
people.
Yeah,
Way
I
too many
think that's
people.
yeah.
It would have been 3 hours long.
Exactly. They're on a time budget. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why they shouldn't have brought in all these heads. Like
Right.
they brought in so many
We need the
bombshells.
dumping, and we need Taylor
We
and that
need
bloody.
dumping.
I
Yeah.
think we probably had more
out.
bombshells in USA than we've had in UK because they brought a bombshell every week. Every week
Yeah,
there was
so
a
far.
new bombshell. And
But I
it
think
was
UK
ridiculous.
is due. UK is
Yeah.
due some
Do you think we'll
bombshells
get a
now.
bombshell before Casa More, or do you think they'll go to Casa More?
When are we going to Casa though?
I
Like
can't remember.
next week?
Next week probably.
Probably
next
next
Sunday,
week.
isn't it?
Probably.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I mean,
So
I don't think they should bring in a bombshell. I think we should just go straight to Casa. There's no
yeah, I
bombshell.
agree. Good.
That
There's no
we've already
point.
done a recoupling, right? And they're couples now.
yeah.
We
Yeah,
know
yeah,
they're
that's true.
friendship couples.
Well, they might do it midweek, you know. They might do it midweek.
Yeah, which is fine.
This year's couple is gonna be so dead. The only real couple is Meg and Dijon. And
Yeah.
is gonna stay to be in the 50K, and the only other couple that Shakira, I think it's gonna dump his ass. So like, do you know, I watch Casamore for the couples that are they gonna stick? This Casamore is gonna be so boring. Everyone's gonna bring
They
somebody
just-
back.
I think
So
they
boring.
really screwed up this seasons because by now Casa Amor for USA, it was like I blinked, it happened, and it was over. Then we have UK where there's no solid couples. Everybody hates each other with a passion.
Everybody's open.
And we're going into Casa Amor expecting carnage. No, there's not going to be any carnage because we have Alima and Connor who are not into each other. Friendship.
Exactly.
We have Ben
Yeah.
and Helena who are not into each other. Carnage. Harry and Shakira. That might be a okay situation where it might be carnage. And Megalodon is going to do what Megalodon does, right? Regardless of if it's bombshells or Casa. So that's to be expected. But that's about it, you know?
Exactly.
That's about it. Nothing
There's
else.
no suspense. There's
It's
no
no suspense.
ooh.
It's not.
Yeah.
That's how we can call it.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
just need to wrap these seasons up. Like it's been a dead season. Like I literally was hyping up USA. I'm slapping myself now because what was I thinking? What was I actually thinking?
I don't think it's terrible.
Now. It's starting to annoy me now, but it was doing well. But it's just, you're right, it's just the couples are not locked in. Chelley at this point, even though I'm not an Ace fan at all, but this is post Casa now. You want it to be another triangle. When it's close to the finale, it's like, get your head straight. Like, Chelley, come on. It's just the timing, Friday. That's it. I don't even like Ace. I don't even like
I
Ace.
wouldn't do it. I would not do it.
Sade.
Absolutely not.
No, but
I
100K, Sade. 100K. You could win 100K.
Sade, I need you to realize that this is
It's
bad
a game. It's a game.
for us. For
But
the
it's
fact
not
that
bad for us.
Austin is still in that villa. He's coupled up. Yes, I need to remind us that. He's coupled up with the Barbie. The Barbie
Not
of
Austin.
is 10. And if we keep having all these other couples that we are interested in or we want to win crash out every 5 minutes, not lock in, no solid couples, this man he's actually going to walk away with the bag. Like, I think we're thinking that Amaya might win. That is the sneaky snake that might snatch it up.
God, I've never even thought of that crap.
What's that? What?
Because
Austin.
they want to make
sneaky
us forget
win.
that he's there.
Shit. That's scary. That is.
I don't know, man. I don't know if I care. Like,
yeah, it's come to a point now. I actually don't care as well.
I can't, because the thing is, these guys, they think they're acting like they're too smart for the game. Like, no, like you're not. This is not how you win, guys. It just isn't. It actually just isn't. And if you're going to shoot yourself in your own foot, what can we do? There's nothing we can do. I'm not going to cry with you. No, man. You done it to yourself. You absolutely done it to yourself. Because of pride, you won't go and tell the girl that you want to be closed off to win the 100K. You and your short ass. It's your own fault.
I genuinely think that producers are the rat bastards that I think they are, because for a second I forgot that Austin was in the villa until yesterday, and I saw him in a heart rate challenge. And I was like,
Serious.
oh,
He's still there. TJ's still there.
TJ
Like,
is still there. Like, this is what I'm saying. They have found a way to keep the MAGA camp inside, and they have them quiet as ever. Did you hear any conversation with Austin? Any conversations with TJ? They are staying so silent. And for me, that's terrifying. It's terrifying because we keep seeing these ethnics crash out every 5 minutes. I'm tired. Producers, I'm actually tired. If you don't want us to watch this season, keep it. Keep it. Actually, keep the rest of the franchise. Just hold on to it, because what we really asked for was Love Island Games. We never asked.
Yeah, I love
that
Love
is
Island
very
Games.
true. I can't wait for Love Island Games to come out.
Yeah.
Honestly.
For this. Like, the
Honestly.
way Love Island Games hit like crack, you guys should have given us the same exact energy, and you didn't. You came up with this. So just give us Love Island Games from now on. Cancel Love Island USA as a whole, so that we know what we signed up for. At least we know the games are going to be games. Scamming is going to be scamming. That's what we signed up for.
That's part of it.
Is a waste of my time. It's a waste of my time.
Yeah, because no one really likes each other.
Yeah, I see Ace on games. I can see him coming back.
Oh,
yeah.
He would be
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah. Jeremiah, yeah, I can see that.
He would be. Can you imagine them reigniting that rivalry?
Yeah, that'd be cinema.
That'd be sick.
It would be amazing.
Yeah.
I can't wait for perfect match now. Because of Love Island Games, I'm looking forward to perfect match because Scott and Justine are there. Then I love AD, I love Holly. So those are the 4 people that I'm looking forward to seeing. And I can't wait to see if AD did play on Ollie played on AD's face that people are saying
he
they
absolutely did.
Because other people are speculating that they'll edit them now. Like the OGs know how it went down, but they might edit now to make it the narrative.
To make it look nicer.
Yeah, well, these are perfect because Netflix, they know they're like a brand, innit? So they want to push positive edit. So, but I'm looking forward to that. I can't wait.
Shawty, you know what someone said?
What did they say?
Listen, I was going down a rabbit hole yesterday at like 4 or 5 a.m. in the middle of the night, right? And this guy did a TikTok and he said, shoulda, woulda, coulda, Judas. I've never laughed so hard because so many people were like, they were like, Cierra is the what's her name? KK of this season. And I hadn't thought about that. She really is like KK.
Who's KK? I don't know.
You remember KK and what's his name from USA season 5?
No, do you know what? I only started watching USA last year.
I know her. She
KK. She was coupled up with this black guy. I forgot his name. And he did her the same way Nic has been doing Cierra.
Really?
And she still stood by him through everything. Like, she was actually willing to walk out of the villa for this man.
No, I think she did. She left the villa. She did.
Did she?
Yeah,
she did.
It's so dumb.
She did.
She literally left the villa. The only reason why I watched that season was because of that the black British girl. What's her name? Zara? Zeta. Yeah, I was like, ooh, I want to watch a black couple win. So that's the only reason why I watched that season. And that was my first ever USA season, and I found it quite boring, to be honest.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, she definitely. KK is. I don't think anyone has ever wanted better for KK than the US, and KK disappointed us every single day.
Oh, wow. Who was worse, do you think, Erin? Her or Orlandria? Who's worse?
I think KK is worse because Orlandria is not willing to give up on her chance of love. KK gave up on herself. On live television, on national TV, she chose this man.
I still can't believe she left for that man. Literally,
she actually
got dumped and she left.
The girls were like, KK, are you serious right now? She was like, yeah, I'm leaving.
And are they together now?
No.
I don't know how long they lasted, but I think
they didn't even last a month outside the villa.
Oh my God, was it that short? Oh my God.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, he showed her Pepe. Pepe.
Wow.
And this is what I'm saying is that Cierra's moving the same way because KK was also
Why?
on like this man with her body, with her mind, with her soul. That's where the phrase "soul ties is crazy" came from. That's
Well,
where
that's
it
what
came
people
from.
saying, yeah. Mhm.
Because she was doing herself a disservice every single time. This man actually slept with someone else in Castle Moore, and she took him
Oh,
back.
so it's like early Love Islands. That's
Yes.
early UK Love Islands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
Wow.
I forgot that. I forgot that. Did he?
Yeah, he did. It was another
my
black girl. I
days,
forgot her name.
I forgot he did that. Oh my
Mhm.
god.
And she
Mhm.
forgave him.
And she forgave
She
him.
walked out the
She
villa
was
for
just
this
like,
nigga.
guys are gonna cheat.
Yeah, she was like, that's my man, and I'm sticking by him. So
Oh wow. Hey,
I could never be
And
that delusional.
this is what Cierra is giving.
I'm like Halima, guys. I'm strict like Halima.
Mm.
At this big age, I don't do second chances. Call me harsh, call
Absolutely
me
not. You're
heartless.
lucky if you get a first chance. I'm not gonna lie.
Exactly. You're not getting chances with me, babes.
Second chances? Nah, I'm gonna leave that up to God. That's
Nah.
the only person that can give you a second chance.
Absolutely not.
Yeah,
That's
for
the
God,
only
for
person that
sure.
can give you a second chance, not me.
Exactly.
Go ask for
I don't think that Sierra's gonna leave with Nick either. I can't
Nah.
imagine that happening.
Oh, I
I
want
can't
she's
I
going
can't really
to.
imagine Nick leaving now either. I think he's final three. He's top three.
Yeah,
Him and
top
Sierra are
three.
definitely top three. If they stick together, they will stick together. They'll have
They will.
even after
They want the money.
movie night. Yeah, they'll fall out, but they'll know what's at stake.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I think they'll stick together as well. Like regardless of my Delulu, Trululu of Nic Orlandria, because I'm still always gonna be there. For me, they were probably the most exciting thing to happen in this season. It's the only takeaway from this season that we can really say we had. Everything else is just trash. So
Exactly.
I think that producers, y'all need to take maybe a 4 to 5 year hiatus and go back to the drawing board. In the meantime, just give us Love Island games while you guys sort out what you want to do about the franchise. If you want to actually hire people that know how to produce, that know how to cast, get back to us in 5 years. Get back to us in 5 years. I think y'all need that.
5 years? Oh gosh.
Yeah, 5 years.
I think that's way too long. But I do think what was I gonna say? I'm getting tired now. But yeah, I do think that's a little bit too long. I can't remember. It'll come back to me. It will come back to me.
Yeah. I mean, UK really, it really ticked me off today because watching Tony slip back into the embarrassing thing, it was embarrassing.
So
and like I was like, Tony, I need you to actually stand up.
the girls need to stand up.
And I need you to straighten your back because this is hard to watch.
And you know what was so annoying was when Helena, she was saying, I'm sorry. I'm like, well, don't apologize to this girl. She's literally knocking you off.
She's a witch.
I don't know, are those producer, because I feel like a lot of I see this a lot in the UK one. I don't see it so much in the USA, but they're forced to say sorry. It's like, no,
I think so.
Yeah.
If it was me, I'd be like, no, producers, I ain't saying sorry to that hoe.
I'm going home. I'd rather go home.
Yeah, some people will go.
I'd rather go home.
Yeah, I'm a kind
Crispy bacon.
Sorry.
Can you not, please? I think Nick doesn't like to have sex in public. That's what I think it is. That's the thing.
I don't know. I think that the moves.
How can you actually have sex with people right next door? That's so weird.
I think
the moves do all the time.
The moves that he is giving to Orlandria should have been given to Cierra because he has a lot of energy and a lot of switches that he turns on when it's Orlandria. And
but he might. I feel maybe he's good at kissing, but bro, who knows? Because 40 seconds.
I also think that it might also just be that it's the way it happens because they literally show us the clip of just Cierra climbing on top of him. Like that's all we see. We never really see, I mean, we don't want to see, obviously, we're not interested in having a show. That's not our business. But it's just the fact that like it's a whole bunch of people in the bedroom. It's late at night. And she's trying to make sure that this man does not go far from her. So because of, you know, whatever performance anxiety he gets, it's never going to be as amazing. Like for her, she was like describing it. Oh, you know, we stopped for burger. We went to the waterfall. I was just like, girl, you selling this delusion to yourself because even Iris isn't buying it. Like,
that was crazy. That her rendition was crazy compared to his. Like, did they have the same experience? I'm really not too sure. But like, just don't do it if you can't perform. Like, it's not by force this has to happen. It really isn't. Thank you, El Cid. Please, guys, like the live. Appreciate you and subscribe to the channel.
A side by side of both of their recounts of that whole performance, because I think you will shed a lot of light for Cierra. You're deluding yourself into believing that this is a lot more, because I think she also wanted to close things off with Nic. And did you see his face when he hugged her at the dock? Yeah, when he was telling her about the Orlandria situation and she gave him a hug. You didn't see his face?
I don't remember.
That man is the worst, because he was just like, he gave her a hug and he just didn't look happy. And I was like, Nic, why are we all wasting time? Like, we've been together since week 3 and you still don't want to close things off with this girl. What does that tell you?
That he's selfish.
He's selfish and he thinks
that he's selfish. He's playing her long. Do you know what I mean? He's stringing her along. He's giving her just enough to keep her interested.
I'm sorry, even Cierra too. Why would you want to be with a man that's put another woman's toe in his mouth?
She was also licking Chelley's feet. They were both doing it.
It's weird.
Like, put Chelley in the middle. They were both sucking and licking her feet, and then they went to lips her mouth.
Like he licked his lips in the confessional when she was like, "Oh, he kissed me right after he like sucked Orlandria's toe," and like I can still taste her nail polish or whatever.
Yeah.
And he licked his lips. I was like, I hate this man so much, because why is he such a villain? Why would you lick your lips? Why?
I just think that both of they kind of suit, because they definitely have a lease for life and they want to experience as much as possible. That's what, do you know what I mean? Like they both have that kind of mindset.
Yeah,
so they do kind of suit.
I think Cierra is going to. I said this. I think that she's going to have to do a lot of thinking after movie night. I think if producers decide, it depends on if they're worried about her mental health. If they don't show all of it, right? If they don't show all of the moments with Nic Orlandria, right? If they don't show every single thing, they might.
I doubt they will.
I doubt they would as well. But I feel like, if anything, if it's me, and I'm speaking as someone who is not a Nic Orlandria fan or anything like that, Cierra, if you watch that kiss and you still decide that you want to be with this man, you're a mug. If you watch that kiss in 4K,
she's gonna still be with him, 100%.
I'm sorry. From the longing looks to how passionate the lip biting was, I've never seen Nic kiss you like that. I repeat, I've never seen Nic, not in a challenge, not outside of a challenge. He's never kissed you like that.
To be fair,
I gotta go, ladies.
Okay,
tomorrow. You guys continue chatting.
Yeah, we're leaving too.
I think we have to go, to be fair, as well. But thank you so much for Shayla for stepping on the shade. Thank you so much, Erin. Thank you as well. Appreciate you as always, and thank you for the super chat. Appreciate it. Seriously, love. Yes.
I'll see you guys in the comments.
So yes, tomorrow I'm back again. Do you know what I mean? I'm gonna wrap it up here for tonight. as well, guys. Appreciate you as always. And you guys know, the ones that stay the longest, I love you guys the most. Make sure you like this video, please, and subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed. You might as well, so that way you don't ever miss a live or you don't ever miss a video as well. Tomorrow I'm going to be live from about, so it depends what time UK Love Island ends. So it's either going to be 10:15 or 10:30 p.m. UK time. Okay, so yeah, so what would that, I can't even work out what that would be. But you know, you can use one of those things on Google. But guys, yes, appreciate you. I will see you tomorrow and have a good one, and watch my latest video on stuff and leave comments and all that kind of stuff. Okay, love you. See you later. Bye.